It's almost time. It's almost time. It's almost time. All I want, for my group, all I want is just the matchups that I play a lot. I don't care about which player they give me. I just want the matchups that I play the most. I want, because last year I got the LCQ guy, which okay, that one was a fuck up. It was a roll the dice kind of thing. And then I got the matchup that I had the least knowledge of, which was Blanca.
And Shuto now books his place to Capcom Cup. And the grab takes it from Mena RD and Team Bandits. $1 million is going to be awarded to Uma. And there it is. Punk gets his retribution. The anticipation that we all been waiting for. The Bandits, your SFL Season 6 champions. The trophy along with a ticket to Capcom Cup 11. Welcome to the official Capcom Cup 11 group draw. I am one half
okay,
of
so they're doing it the same.
Hollywood, Rob TV, and I am joined here with none other than White Chocolate.
I think there might be something different this year, but I see they're still doing it the same way.
Which title you would go with for this as a few years in the making,
as they did it in previous years, which means
I think that's people's favorite nickname.
Me and so basically with this format,
because we are at the Capcom Cup group draw, we're deciding today the fate of these 48 players.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to say it because I might jinx it.
For the group phase of the Capcom Cup, and at the end of that, they'll be playing for $1 million.
Oh my goodness, $1 million, a whole millibron. That's absolutely insane. The stakes do not get higher, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with that being said, we need to go ahead and take a look at exactly who qualified for this year's Capcom Cup. I promise you it is stacked top to bottom. Looking at some of these players right here, some of the players that jump off the screen. Immediately, of course, we see my man's Lex, bro. Of course, from New York, Cloud9, the only time we've had two brothers being in Capcom Cup, him and of course, we'll talk about his brother later on. He is doing his thing over there in the UK. We've got Kills You putting in work out in France. Absolute dog. And of course, some of y'all might actually
I don't know why. For some odd reason,
of this,
when I saw the name Salty Kid, I thought this guy was black. I have no idea why.
These are two of our
but I honestly just thought this guy was black.
They don't have a Capcom Cup.
There's
they don't. They do have a new sponsor.
Diver.
Team Rejects looking to do work.
Got to beat Samuel.
The main story with this group of players here is we
have
on
the grand finals.
Favorites. We have Phenom, who's been a mainstay at Capcom Cup for many years now, one of the most consistent players of all time, Mr. Crimson. But we also have new faces and new players rising up to become the more dominant players in their scene, where things might have seemed a little stagnant or like kind of like a consistent top dog running things. We're looking at Diver taking over the spot in Spain and Portugal. We're looking at
the Spain one was very interesting because you obviously had in Street Fighter 5 you had
a player to look out for. So I think we have
Vega Patch,
established veterans
who was dominating the Spain region. Street Fighter 6 first year, Vega Patch lost the grand finals versus who's this guy?
My man
Samuel, for Samuel to lose in grand final against this guy, Diva or Diver.
Got the 4 instead of an A. You see the face he making? How you a salty kid, but then you smiling like that, the little smirk.
He's playing Kimberly.
Oh yeah, okay, okay, yeah. We might have to talk about him being in Cup. That said, let's go.
I think he's salty kid beat
that we have at Capcom Cup.
Who's that guy?
First and foremost, y'all see it, the big dog, the man. Them. I'm talking about none other than Jobby M from South Africa. That man put his scene on his back, put the team on my back though. We saw him in Capcom Cup a couple of years previously as well. I believe this is actually his 3rd appearance here.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And of course, the biggest moment that we actually saw, Red Bull Kumite actually goes over there to South Africa. We have a David versus Goliath. So people think Jobby M versus Tokido. He gets it done in front of his peeps. Very happy to see Jobby M here. Xiao Hai, absolute tearjerker at EWC.
Yes.
Brought his wife up on stage. Had me crying a little bit up there, Brian.
That was a nice moment.
Oh yeah, Xiao Hai means little kid. He had the speech and everything. One of the biggest victories he's had in quite some time, but he's looking to get it done here at Capcom Cup as well. And also we have players who are really shaking up the meta, like I mentioned before.
The way I want to play play VX
Oceania,
Power again.
originally from Kuwait.
Only
Moved out
because
there.
I want my
We're not
revenge.
seeing
I played him in
Travis
Street
Styles
Fighter
or
5
ROF, or not
at
even
Capcom
Freezer, who
Cup,
was, like, the dominant
and
player for a
we
little
went
while
last game,
in
last
this-
round.
in that region. We have Soul repping Aki, stepping up to the plate to take that.
I wonder
spot.
now
We
how
also
things will
have
go.
Players like Bravery. I want to give a shout out to Bravery. Also his third Capcom Cup. You know,
That
his
guy
old
at the
teammate
bottom
for many
left,
years at the end of
Kaku.
Street Fighter,
I played him a
5,
lot when he
now
came to
30
South
Street Fighter
Africa.
6. He actually
But
qualified
damn,
for Asia Southeast from Singapore in the
that
points
guy's
leaderboard,
JP is
meaning
scary.
he had a more consistent record throughout the season than Cien, who Cien is also like a phenom. You know, one of those players who's been in every single Capcom Cup, including grand finals of the very first.
Bravery's the kind of Cammy that I don't
want
want to play
He's had such
in the
a
first
legacy
2.
in Capcom Cup. He got
First 3, I would say, give me Bravery any day.
big W at
You know,
this
but
one.
in the
Of
first
course, to
2,
me, I gotta be
with
a
my
neutral
character
bias here. I'm
Terry,
looking
who
at
literally has
Japan
a Cammy is a bad
back to
matchup,
JP,
I
qualified
don't
out
want
of Japan
a
World Series
Cammy in the
in
first
number
2.
1 spot in the points. You know,
But that
he's
kind of
had
Cammy in the first
dominant
2,
seasons
because
in
he's
season
one
1, but
random
just fell short
Cammy.
in actually getting his qualification spot. Top 8 at Evo, second place at Evo Japan. He
And I also
won
don't want no
Evo, which
Akumas,
turned
eh?
into, like,
In general, I don't like Akuma. I don't want any Akumas. So, Rob, do the right thing.
Of JP in season 2 as well, back to his old main and doing big.
Oil King is probably going to play
Yo,
Rashid the
Chad,
whole way.
gotta ask you
I
guys,
don't
first
think
and
he's going to
foremost,
ever touch
Look at
Terry.
Hot Dog picture. Look at Fudo's picture. Which one do you think is more effective going into a tournament? You know what I mean? Feeling good, smiling like Hot Dog, or being Fudo looking like you about to turn into the Hawk or something like
Fudo's
that.
mean mugging, you
Fudo
know.
looking serious.
He's looking, you know, people like to meme on Fudo being kind of like Harry Potter, looking a little bit, looking a
Yeah.
little meek over there. Nah, this
Dude,
man
of
means
all the
business.
guys that are on this
World
pick
Warrior
right now,
won, regional finals in Japan.
I'm the only one who's shining. Look at the Vaseline on my face.
Really good run at Capcom Cup. Eliminated Mena RD as well.
Yo, Taylor Thomas, what's up, bruv? How you been?
Last year. So Fudo, I don't know. The mean mug, it's doing it for me.
Now let's go ahead and take a look at our next group of players. As you guys can see, my man's Zangief Bolado, absolute dog. We just saw
I don't know
last
if I
week
wanna play
that he was
Geef, see?
announced as one of the players that will be
I don't know.
performing
People
at
say
Red Bull
Geef is
Kuma
bad for
Day.
Terry, but
And of course, we
I
seen in
don't
that
see it,
UFC,
eh?
He gets 5th place.
don't see
takes
Geef
out
being
Lex,
tough for Terry.
And then he also takes out Big Bird. With the lights the brightest, he was able to get it done like that. 5th place, extremely strong finish.
Like,
And
yes,
also
I remember
Big
this
Bird
Zangief
back.
player taking
That
out Big
said,
Bird,
my man's Grand
but
Totokai
I
fighting
think
out
Rashid,
Panama. We've seen him
Geef
doing
is
this thing
actually
for a
in
few
Geef's
years now,
favor.
But I remember,
You know, I remember when I used to main Rashid, and that matchup was really
second place finishes.
weird.
I remember even I want to
somehow I was like, it
Kusanagi.
felt tough.
I forgot exactly who stopped him last time, but
That's
this time,
Blas. I
it
think
don't
he's
matter.
15.
He a big dog. My
Playing
man's
Ed.
officially in Capcom Cup.
Ed is
Absolutely
pretty
love
good
to see it.
for
And
Terry. I don't mind that
just
matchup.
A little bit, a slight
Euro,
bit of
Valoria
bias
plays
looking at
Ken.
those 2 players on the bottom right side of
Excited
our
to see the
That
draw.
is the
I know you're gonna
Midwest
make us
favorite
SA
there,
look
Jack
good.
Gold, Kevin,
That's the plan. That's the goal.
The Midwest region, and also this slide once again reminds me we have such a mix of established
Salvatore,
veterans,
wonder who
both
he
to
plays.
the Street Fighter as a whole.
Limelight, I know
Capcom Cup
plays
specifically.
Ken.
We have 2 Capcom Cup champions there in the center.
Do
Number
plays
2,
Gar.
returning to
Because
compete.
Do is my is my
Brand new faces. We
is
have
my
Prime
was
Stone,
one of my bros.
and also Blast.
I don't want to
Blast
play
is
him
qualified for
in
the South
group
American
stages.
Is officially the youngest qualifier.
I don't play as
ever
Manon.
into the Capcom Cup. Only 15 years
I don't
old.
know, that
Doing
matchup
work
is-
out there in
is-
Chile,
it's
playing
good for
his
Terry,
Ed,
but
playing
I
his
don't-
Ryu, playing his Terry, playing his Ken, going over
I'm
to
worried,
the and getting that 7th place finish. I mean, he might be young, but he.
Luke Kevin
shows
plays
the level of
Rashid. I mean, I don't think
beyond
anyone
what
here
I've
wants
seen
to
for the
play
years he's been
Rashid in the
playing.
first
I
2.
would absolutely be terrified of him in my
Or
group.
play
Wow,
Rashid's
I'm
at
not gonna
all.
lie to you.
Then
Blaz being the
just the
youngest
kid
player
plays
ever,
Jury.
already qualified at 15 years old. Brian, I know you compete in everything. And you
Jury is
gotta
also
tell
a good
me,
matchup
you
for
must
Terry.
be
I
like
don't
14,
like
13.
Yeah, I'll
when
play
I was
Rashid.
playing that
Let's give
matchup.
me
It's one of his
All right, guys,
most
now
favorable
that said,
matchups.
we have one more group of players to look at here. And of course, last but not least, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is that in that green
This is
jersey
JB
with
Punk,
the
Menardi,
FLY
Kusanagi.
press on Punk, the
He
god,
does
the
Evo
champion,
yeah,
reigning
Itabashi,
independent. And with
Zangief,
that being the case, he has the
Shuto,
chance to be
Nephew,
the first person
Tokido,
ever to
Rashad,
get
Noah.
Evo and Capcom Cup in the same
Emperor.
year. The closest
That's-
we had, of course, was Momochi in the past.
What
but
does
it was like
Emperor
the-
mean? Because every time I look at it, I don't know why I think of it as
Momochi had the
as
2014 Capcom Cup and the 2015
it says
Evo.
I think of it as
Season
Emperor.
hasn't been done. The only time we've had any kind of record approaching that status would be the player right next to Punk, Mena RD. He's got 2 Capcom Cup championships under his belt, the only 2-time in Capcom Cup history. Looking to set that record even further, get that 3rd place finish. And I mean, this slide is this is gnarly, man. We're looking at all the offline qualifiers. We got Chris CCH and JB in there as well, qualifying out of the US Canada West. they are not strangers to this Capcom Cup position, but we see new faces.
I think Chris CCH made it in Street Fighter V's Capcom Cup, and he was put in the group of death.
Competition galore to earn their spot offline, competing in some of the most stacked tournaments we've seen all year.
Bro, how long can Tokido be a god? That is true fighting game godhood right there, man.
Yeah,
That's a legend,
bro.
And on the opposite side of things, of course, we got to look at my man's, not opposite in a negative way, but I'm talking about as far as being new. My man's Noah the Prodigy has been one of the most consistent players in the world, point blank period. But I do want to do a quick little sidebar looking at these players because I think it tells us something very important. We look at Punk the God up there, Evo champion. We look at Nephew, who got second place qualified in Super Premier in Singapore. And
Yo, Murambi.
ladies and gentlemen, if
What's
you
up, bro?
succeed, quit your job and drop out of school, because that's exactly what happened with Punk the God and that.
Oh yeah, in this interview, Punk
that said, we've officially
Punk
seen
actually
all
didn't
players
compete
in
high school,
and this is of course an
and it paid out.
to bottom stacked Capcom Cup.
I'm so looking forward to figuring out who's going to play who in this format. But first, we got to understand, what are we even doing? What's the format here? How are we going to divvy up these players to determine who fights who and see?
Yeah, show me the goods. Show me the goods. Show me the goods.
Words for Rob TV for selecting them into the group of death.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Okay, so group of death is
Before we
group
even get to that,
Group
as you
A
can
and
see here,
H.
Now, do not be confused.
So,
do not be
yeah.
overwhelmed. Okay, Big Hollywood got 3 doctorate degrees. He can explain this to you. I got a doctorate degree in numerology. Now that's
I'd love to be in
we
Group
have
E,
things
Group
numbered
B.
like this because of the fact that we have what is
Yeah,
called
I'd rather be in
a
Group B.
redraw rule, and basically it's just to make sure that 2 players from the same
Yeah, just
home
give me
warrior
Group B.
do not
You know
end
that,
up from the
um,
exact same
yeah,
tournament
Group B
season,
and
don't
Group
end up
D.
playing each other in the same group. So
Group
if that
B
ever
and D.
were to happen, then what we would do instead is put their name to the side.
I don't want the
and
other
draw
groups because
some
I didn't like
or
playing
spread out
at
evenly
the right at
as it
the
should
end.
be.
Correct. So as you can see here, we have every draw numbered. We will be going in order, and we're also splitting these up into specific seeding regions to also encourage more cross-pollination between different players. And you can see here, we're jumping between groups. We have 1, 2 EMEA in Group A, then we're jumping to 3, 4 in Group C. We're breaking these
Yeah,
up
just
to
give me
have
Group
the
B
groups of
or
2
Group
players
D.
per region go first to trigger that
Yeah,
redraw.
F has bad luck, so don't put me in
Once
F.
we have all those done, then we go to the individual.
Last year I was in Group H.
We won't have that.
The year before I was in Group
America,
C.
Or
So this
in
year,
South
just put me
America,
in
because there's
B
enough
or
groups
D.
to completely separate these players across different groups, so that won't occur for those regions. But just in case, Capcom planned for this, we will see if the redraw occurs. I feel like that adds a little bit of drama to the mix. And to give it a
A just looks like just a fuck up. H. They just look like a fuck up.
That was from the same World Warrior Tournament series, so if they were pulled into the same group, we would pull that one last person drawn, put them back in, and pull someone else out.
Yeah, I knew I was
instead.
an
Or if
EMEA.
it was like a Shuto and a nephew who qualified out of the CPT Singapore Premier.
Big Bird and Angry Bird, yeah,
we would
sponsored
allow
by
those two
Reject.
players to go into the same group to make sure we have some fresh matches to deliver for the players and the audience at Capcom Cup 11.
Now, one thing that I want you to deliver to the audience right now, Brian, is a prediction before we see the group. We'll revisit and have other predictions after we actually see the groups.
Of course.
But
Okay.
as we look here at every region that we have, do you think there's one that clearly stands out? If you had to decide which one is the strongest here, and would you put your money on the
Yo,
Capcom
then
Cup
what's
coming out?
morning, bro?
This is Capcom Cup, man.
Are
You
you?
cannot call it. Even once we have the groups, you can't call it. I mean, we saw Uma take it all last year. We saw Chris Wong in Grand Finals. I think that was a Grand Finals that no one predicted. If I had to put my money on any one of these regions, offline, is that cheating? I mean, offline has the most variety. It's players from all over the planet who traveled and competed offline against some of the best players on the planet. A lot of these players from all these regions were in those offline tournaments that they won. They've already proved they can win when those players are in competition with each other. So I got to go with offline, but anyone could take it.
Okay, me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have to go. I'm going North America.
Okay, let's get some bias going. Let's
I'm
go.
going straight bias. You know what I mean? It is what it is. American
Rob
is
going
actually
straight
biased.
bias,
All
okay?
seriousness, offline got to be the strongest here. But if we were taking it outside of that, we have heard some conversation about how strong NA has become. But the level's all over, bro. I mean, look at EMEA. You got my man's Lex. You got Mr. Crimson. And then, of course, Phenom. I feel like Phenom is an absolute unsung hero with the level of extreme results that we've seen him have. We've seen him get third place at Capcom Cup. And, of course, if you got the birds, bro.
You got the
I mean,
birds.
Angry Bird and Big Bird being there in itself is just absolute insanity.
I mean, we
Yeah,
got
Angry
some
Bird,
South
Big Bird,
America those. Bolato's already proved.
well,
it,
I think a lot of
those
people don't
players
want to
in the
face
NBA. So there's no matter which
Angry
league you slice it,
Bird.
there's players from every group here who have beaten
Which opponent do
players in
you
every
want to
other
face the
group.
most
So there's no
into
way
Capcom
you can
Cup
call it
11?
factually. It's going to be who's the best on that day.
If I'm being
And
honest with
figure
you,
out
I
who
haven't
guys
really
can
thought
compare
about
against
that
once we
much.
actually
You know,
draw them.
I'm more
These machines.
looking at which
Okay.
matchup I want to
Okay, so
play the
these
most. You
machines,
know, for
the
me,
people don't necessarily know what you're talking about yet, Brian.
I want to
so
play-
Let's go ahead and show them.
so I want to
Please
play the
grab
Bison
the left
matchup
right
the
here.
most.
Now this,
You know,
as
because
you
that's a
guys can
matchup I
see,
play
we have
a
all
lot.
these
You know, I
gotcha
think I've
machines,
got
and we have a very
a lot of
special way
aunts,
doing
and I
it.
really
Now,
think
first
Terry
and
does well
foremost,
against
as you
Bison.
can see, this is North
So
America.
I haven't thought
Every
about the
player's
kind of
name
player,
is in one of
which
these
player I
boards.
want to
And
play.
Brian,
I just
to
thought
make
about the
sure people
matchups.
know that you're not about to be doing no funny business because they're not trying to trust you like that. Please shake it up so they know it's random.
We are not rigging it here as much as we would love to. Listen, if me and Rob were in control here, we would get things done. Unfortunately, Capcom has created this foolproof system. We will be drawing randomly from the gotcha machines. Get in the spirit of Capcom Cup 11 being in
Rob,
Japan
just do the right thing, eh?
back there
Last
already.
year you did me
We
dirty.
have
Do the
in
right
front of
thing
us,
this year.
and we will be drawing these names one by one per region to figure out where they go into the groups and to see if any group of deaths form. And listen, guys, once again, blame Rob. Blame
Bro,
Rob.
are you
Whatever
kidding
goes
me?
down, I've already got myself out of the way, man.
Bro,
It's all
this
you.
is stat. I'm not gonna lie. Last year there was the whole Group F situation.
Okay.
Respects for Group F. And
Group
if
F
I'm
is
being-
bad
I
luck,
want to say
bro.
it before while he was here. It was Ringe.
Don't talk bad about people behind
It was
their back. man. That's all I'm saying.
absolutely, it was Ringe. And if anything goes wrong here, it'll be you entirely. Because I only have feel like 1 year of really making a big bad group of death. I have experience now, Brian. So
Okay.
do the right thing and even things out. All right.
Okay.
No Adam, Knuckle Dew, and all these guys in the same group. Now that said,
We'll
I
see.
need you
We'll see.
right here, my man's Brian. I think we're about to go ahead and get to it. We're starting off with EMEA.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
First
so
and
each
foremost-
player has
First
a.
and foremost,
Oh,
gotta
no,
have
no,
it.
no,
Gotta
no.
have the fanny pack. Everybody can't do it.
I was
fanny
about
pack,
to say something,
Big
but then
Hollywood
nah,
Rob
nah,
TV
never
definitely
mind.
can.
All right.
All right, we coined up. All right,
Let's
come
see.
on. Who is our first player? I feel like this is good luck to be the first player drawn.
Let's see.
All right, come on,
Lucky number one.
come on,
Let's go. Let's
Who
go.
is it
Show me
gonna
the
be?
goods. Show me the goods.
come on. Oh, hold on, a little more, a little more.
Uh-oh.
Do we need another coin?
That's-
Hold up.
that's
Big
how we
Dog
know it's
might have
not
messed it
rigged.
up. It's not rigged. It is not rigged.
That's how you know it's live.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Who's it going to be?
All right, come on. Who we got? Okay.
Deliver
Here
it.
we go, Brian. Please do the honors.
Deliver it.
Please do the honors, brother. Our
Player.
first player.
Number one for group number one here is going to be Phenom.
Okay.
Ninjas in pajamas.
Phenom is in group,
back again in Capcom Cup.
is it
What
group
this,
A?
14th, 15th?
Oh, gotta be.
He's a,
Gotta be,
Gotta be.
right?
he always gets group A or B.
Phenom.
Phenom,
Consistent player
I
for
don't
a long time.
remember
I
him
feel like
getting
he wins so consistently.
anything
People
outside of
sleep
Group
on
A
him.
and
It's almost
B.
They take it for
boring.
granted.
They take it for
Exactly.
granted because he's just so fundamentally sound. I mean, what people really know him for is how he talks about his.
Oh
his
shit, he might get Big
on,
Bird and
Twitter a little
Angry
bit.
Bird in
Toughest
this
character
game.
used in all of Street Fighter 6.
Absolutely,
Needs
absolutely.
buffs.
And I also
This
might
is
be
how
in
strong
this
he
group.
really is, right? He's able
And
to
I
make
said,
great
yeah,
results.
Robert, just do the right
But,
thing.
he
And
is
not
of that
popping
caliber,
Group
believe it or
A,
not. You might not know
H,
that in his,
and
Twitter
G.
feed.
No.
He is player
A,
number one.
like anything else, but just
Hey,
don't put
Rob,
me in
who's going to be
H.
joining him?
And you
Player
can
number
see
two.
with that NIP right there, those guys are the Street Fighter League EU champions.
Yes.
So he is on a high right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. Who is joining Phenom in that same group? Oh, this person's
Tee
excited.
it up.
They popped out quick with it. Come on, Brian.
Tee it up.
Let's
Off the
see.
quick.
Who's
Who
it
gotta
going to be?
go up against him? Going up against Phenom is no easy feat.
Oh, no,
but
they're
it
all-
ain't nothing but big dogs in here. Open the damn ball, Brian.
They're a little camera shy. Let's see. Who's it going to be? Takamura. This guy
Oh, my
is
God.
the wild card of wild cards, I would say. He always brings something unique to the table. You know, when people think
He's what I call a gatekeeper.
Takamura is the guy I look to really revolutionize.
Damn, he's got a
the
tough
game.
one, eh?
And he's also, you know, normally known for Akuma. He's been playing Ken pretty consistently throughout the Street Fighter 6 lifespan and always brings.
Oh,
unique take
snap.
to the
So there's a
character.
chance that
I
Big
know
Bird and
no
Angry
one wants
Bird
Takamura in their group.
might be
Oh,
in the
no,
same
that
group.
is absolutely the tech
'Cause they
machine.
both in
I don't even
EMEA.
remember when Adam was like the favorite. My man just absolutely, he prepared so hard for Adam. He had like 3 new things we never even seen in that lower matchup
Absolutely.
prepared for him. So that is exactly how he gets down. To me, the best tech in the world of Street Fighter, quite possibly. That said, ladies and gentlemen, we are now, as you can see there, we're actually skipping over from Group A
to Group
all
C.
the way to Group C.
Yep.
So the way that it's numbered is actually the order that we're drawing in, of course, because of the redraw rule.
Okay,
So, all right,
okay, I
let's
see, I
get
see.
into it.
Who's up next?
First player in Group C, Brian. First player in Group C.
We have in Group C.
Oh, yeah.
Name, please.
Oh, yeah.
We have Gigi Hallible. He's back again. What is this? His second
This
qualification
is I
at
believe
this
it's
point?
the second cup.
Yeah, he's been a long-time player out of Germany, been super strong, rocking his Ken. He also rocks a lot of different Shoto-type characters, but maybe most known
Group
for
C is
his
not bad. You can put me in
last
C.
Yes.
Capcom Cup.
Look, you got to do that sometimes, man. You got to just go ahead and bust out the crowd favorite character. And that tells you something. He understands how to play the game outside of the game, Brian. You got to entertain the people. And Hallibell's definitely nice. He came over here with Random. Remember, it was Random, and then, of course, they both came over here with Salt Mine League. Absolutely amazing to see him back in Capcom Cup. That said, who we have to find out exactly
Who's joining him?
who is going to join
Put
him
that coin in. Let's see.
in Group C.
Let's go gambling.
Ooh.
What do we got?
What we doing? What we doing, Brian?
Let's see.
My man Hallible, the first name we have in Group C. Now, I'm going to make
Let's
sure I
see.
go ahead and shake the machine up.
Javi M, South Africa's finest.
Oh,
this
yeah.
guy has
Okay.
been cooking it up for quite some time. This is his third Capcom Cup, I believe, at
I
this
believe
point.
so.
Came in at the tail end of Street Fighter V, also there in Street Fighter 6. Now rocking exclusively Terry. I saw a
Yeah.
short quote on Twitter. You know, he used to be known more for like Chun-Li, played Karen back in Street Fighter
Yep.
5. But Terry came out and he's rocking exclusively Terry. He said on Twitter, "I can't help you with Ryu. I play Terry." Like, he made it very clear. So I'm really excited to see what he brings to that character.
Yeah, I only played Terry.
A lot. I think Terry's a lot of fun, and so he's going to be bringing something unique to this Capcom Cup.
Hey, you notice the GG right there?
Ooh,
Come on, man.
GG.
Yeah.
That's the official. That's the
Group A is gonna be. I told you. See, I said Group A.
That group.
Now
Group
that,
H.
that's it. Yo, Jobby M, I'm gonna say right now on the stream, I don't believe you. Talking about, oh, I'm only gonna use Terry. He switches characters so much.
This guy.
He's effective with all.
Come
of
on,
them.
you're snitching on me.
So much.
Let's see.
Please do not give him a bad draw. He tweeted me. He was like, "You owe me from last year when you drew me and Ren. Please do not give him a bad
Maybe
draw,
he
Brian."
jinxed it. We don't know. Let's pick it up, Rob. Yeah,
Let's
let's
go
just
ahead.
prove to the people.
This
Come
guy's
on now.
snitching on me. But yeah, I'm only playing Terry.
Y'all see
Let's
these?
go
Y'all
gambling.
see
Come on.
these goddamn biceps now? Come on. That's a good
He's right. I do switch characters a lot, you know. But I mean,
All right, come on. Let's see it.
this year when Terry came out, I don't know, like everything just clicked.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, Group A,
I got a feeling.
Group H, and Group G.
This person got a decent chance.
Those ones just seem like a fuck up.
I think you got a decent chance to be the Capcom Cup champ, Brian. Right there in your hands right
This
now.
might be the winner of it all because it's
Mr. Crimson.
Mr. Crimson.
See?
I mean, that's not a bad call.
That ain't a bad pick.
That's-
That ain't a bad
If
pick.
you had to pick somebody to win it all, Mr. Crimson could be the one. I mean, he came into his own really late stage Street Fighter 5 to be.
Now you see A, H, and A, H. No, not G. A and H are a fuck up.
Contention
Right.
during that time right there. And of course, we know him be the Dawson extraordinaire. I mean,
But honestly,
offensive.
if there's
absolutely
players-
redefine what it meant to really play Dawson.
I honestly did
And
not want
one
in
of
the
the players
group,
that
and
showed us
not
like,
because
yo,
of
Prince is just
what you call
at a
this.
ridiculous level. He's one of
Not
those that
because of-
innovated that.
Yeah, he's been one of the most players out of France for quite some time. Kills you is actually the
Not because I'm afraid of him, but because
Crimson won the
I'm
region.
very close with
But
these
that region
players.
has
You know,
been
from
for
Street
so
Fighter
long
5 times.
dominant, and he was just like
It's
adding to that
Crimson
name,
and-
France being one of the regions to look out
Crimson
for.
and Takamura. You know, these are guys I
yeah,
speak
Asia,
to
maybe an NA, but
online and offline. You know, so these are guys I didn't want in group.
for his region.
I didn't want to play them in the
About to see
groups.
who
I only
is
want to
about
play them
try
in
to
top
stand
16.
in Mr. Crimson.
And I'm saying I want to play them in top 16 as if I'm already there, but
whatsoever.
see.
Gotta-
But somebody got to
you know what? When you head into these kind of tournaments, you gotta have that mindset that you know what, I'm going to do well.
Come on. See, Brian, you got to hit that gym. You got to hit that gym, Brian.
I'm
You got
getting,
show
I'm getting beat by
muscles.
the
Oh,
guy.
I thought all the draws were for Group
You
A.
can see.
No, what they're doing is they you'll see next to
from Chile qualifying in
next to
Spain.
like the region, there's like a number, and that's the order that they're going with.
The new guard, right? So we saw.
So you see here, it's like 12, 16, 17. That's the order on how they're going to do the draw.
In the last
Oh, I mean,
regional
yeah,
finals
for
Spain
the
last year. And
small
this time
ball.
Diver takes it over Samuel. So we're seeing the level of the talent change over time. So Diver's going to be in his first.
DJ Annabelle plays Ken and Cammy.
Rise into the occasion
Interesting.
to see if he can make his mark.
You know, Brian,
shoot for the million.
people used to think you were a diver when we used to play each other in tournament. I was
yeah?
smoke you so bad. They're like, oh, there's got to be a dive. There's no way. You know, we're good
Yeah, 'cause
friends.
I'd be
Trust me,
drowning.
no neutral dive type situation. But,
Yeah.
you know, you was trying.
It's true.
That said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and move on to the next group. I love you, Brian. Let's see who we got here. Come on. We
Who
still
is it?
got some animals in EMEA.
We got some big names left, like Juicy.
Come on, Juicy.
Joe.
I actually wanted to
am a
play this
Juicy
JP.
Joe fan for
Yeah,
sure.
I wanted to play
All right, out of
JP
Europe, Northeast
because
region.
I feel Terry beats the matchup, but I mean,
Always dominating that region.
it is what it
Juicy
is.
Joe's kind of making a case for himself. He was getting some wins here and there over the man. Rocking JP wasn't scared to stick with him.
Bro, the
after,
worst thing that can happen,
adjustments
man,
from season 1 occurred, and he
is
only
Group
further
H
optimized
having
and
Big
developed
Bird,
JP,
Angry Bird,
some of the nastiest
and
conversions that
Torpedo.
have mixed up
Yo,
with
bruv,
fundamentals.
that one will be a straight fuck up because
Qualifiers as well for Esports World
all
Cup.
three guys
I am
of
looking out for
region
Juicy Joe
in one group.
I think he's going to be a menace.
Only two can go
A little
out.
bit of Juicy Joe taken before.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's the ecosystem. That's how it's supposed to go.
Oh, yeah.
You got a good idea,
I
just go
steal
get
all
shared
the tech.
around. That's the only way to do it.
Of course.
That said, ladies and gentlemen, come on. We about to see who is going to join Juicy Joe in
let's
Group
get it.
G. Hold
Let's
on,
get it.
Let me get a little bit of, let me get a little bit of that. All right,
Yeah,
come
shake
on.
it up.
Come on.
Who do we got?
You know that shake-up probably just changed the course of history, right?
That could have been the $1 million shake-up
You
right
never
there.
know.
That really could have been it.
Dang. That's rough.
All right. Next up in Group G, we have Kills You.
Oh, yeah.
Carmine Core kills you. What we were just talking about, one of the strongest players.
Oh, I don't know
one
why
of
I
the
thought
players
Kills
out
You
of
was
France.
under the offline. And I just remember he actually lost the grand finals against Pampro.
Daigo. He almost got a big win over Daigo on stream at Evo. But I think since then he's developed and really come into his own. He even got second at Kings of the World.
Bro, it's
after he
actually
already
it
qualified.
actually
So
coming into
he showed that
fruition.
it's not just
Group
offline,
H
it's offline as well.
might be Big
So
Bird and
Kills
Angry
You
Bird.
will be joining Juicy Joe in Group G.
Shout out to Kills
I'm
You.
I'm sure right now they probably wishing that doesn't
Pro
happen.
gamer as well in another genre of
Right.
games. So in order to come over, it was like from sports games.
Right.
In order to come over from sports games to fighting games, you still that godlike. That says something about you.
Yeah, he used to play and win when it wasn't his main game, is what he used to say. Now Street Fighter 6 is his main game, so I'd be extra terrified of what Kills You actually brings to the table now that he has his full focus on this game.
Okay, and now we are focused on our next competitor out of EMEA. Let's see who it's gonna be, bro.
Wait, is my math correct?
What's going on?
Are we down to we're getting down to some big names in this group.
Okay.
We're getting down to some real big names. Hold on.
You're
It's
getting
a
down to
crazy
some
thing.
drama right now, bro.
I'm thinking about it here. We might have to spread the wings of this paper
Oh,
here.
you're right.
Not quite. Instead,
Lex.
we're holding down back with C9 Lex. Originally from New York, moved to the UK, and didn't tell anybody until we saw him beat some UK
okay.
players.
Yep.
They like,
So
yeah,
we gotta
it
know
almost
that.
happened.
So
It
Lex
almost happened.
Winning World Warrior events in the UK, and he's been one of the top.
Okay, so Big Bird and Angry Bird might be
qualified
in
via
D,
the point leaderboard. He was the most
D,
dominant
B,
player in a region
F, and
players like
A,
Andy
and
Walker
H.
with
If Angry Bird is in Group
Lex is the
H,
player
I mean
who
Group
got
F,
out via points.
I would say that this guy is officially got bad luck with this draw because he was in Group F in Capcom Cup for Street Fighter 5, which was 2022.
I'll tell you what,
2023.
man, Lex.
And then he was in Group
movement,
H,
he was already good
2020,
in
no,
five.
Group F
But
again,
his level
2024.
up has been absolutely insane.
If he's
Street Fighter
Group
League as well.
F
He's
again,
still competing in Street Fighter League US, so he has a lot of Street Fighter ahead of him.
Okay, that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are only with a few names left. Oh my goodness, we might have a redraw rule here. Knock on wood, but this we might have it in the first.
Let's see. Yeah. If we have
Oh my gosh.
Redraw rule, what does it
name
mean?
gonna turn up right here?
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Come on.
Well, let's see. I don't know. Yeah, this is interesting. On this, we might turn up right away.
It's getting a little risky.
Let's see. Do we have a redraw already this early in the stream?
what do they mean? They have a redraw?
Broski, we
Oh my gosh.
both out of UK World Warrior. That's a redraw.
That's
is a redraw.
Wow.
In the first seeding group. So we see
Why?
the rule in action here. I thought this was pretty exciting. I wasn't sure if this was actually come to be. But
Yeah, I
we
didn't know
have
if we
a
would even get
redraw.
one.
Wow. So
Okay.
we got to put that one back, put it aside, and draw the next name.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. I think I get it. So
we just have to
if
make
you're from
sure
the
that
same,
two people from the same tournament series do not end up playing each other. So right now we're just
Yes.
gonna set
Okay,
him
okay,
right
I'm
here
with
to the
you, I'm
side
with
and draw another name, and then we'll reinsert him.
He's out of the cup. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
sorry,
out.
broski.
Okay, I'm with you. Yeah, yeah. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to avoid the situation that me and Ren had last year, where we're both, imagine, we're both from South Africa, qualified from pretty much the same tournament series, and then we got put in the same group. So they're trying to avoid that happening
This is
again.
not planned. We do not know. Here we go. Joining Lex, Angry Bird.
Okay.
One of the most dominant players in the world of Street Fighter, period.
Lex and Angry Bird is
Evo's
50-50.
2023 champion.
Yeah.
He's back in action. In Group H.
Bro, absolutely one.
Lex
of the
and Angry Bird is
insane,
50-50. It
players
can
that
go
we have
either
in
way.
Street Fighter for so
You know?
many years now, bro. Him winning Evo, I feel like he had one of the most emotional Evo wins that we've seen.
That
Point Blank
Group
period.
H is
And
a
of course,
tough
even
one.
Gamer's 8. He
That
ended up getting second place
41 and 42.
going up
Punk
against,
might be in the
Kakeru
group.
there, if you remember. My man's Angry Bird, absolutely insane, and of course, Street Fighter League EU World Champion. For you to
MVP, like, did he lose? I think he lost maybe 1 set or 0. So, yeah, so he was super dominant in Street Fighter League EU, so he'll be competing as well in Street Fighter League Worlds for Team Ninjas in Pajamas.
You know how sick you got to be in MVP contention for 2 different Street Fighter leagues?
Dude,
Bro,
that's
he's
actually
been like, he's
sick.
definitely won
Broken.
MVP over here in US as well. That said, as you guys can see, right? God damn. Broski, I'm
Broski, I'm sorry.
doing you bad.
You're
I'm sorry.
out.
Broski, I'm sorry. I know the stream is watching this right now. I'm sorry, Broski. I didn't give you no bad luck.
Listen, we're supposed to be subtle when we rig Capcom Cup, Rob.
So I'm putting Broski right here,
on.
back into the joint. And of
Okay,
course,
shake it up.
we got to shake it up.
Shake it up.
All right, come on.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. Insert
coin
my
in there.
coin right here. Come on. Gotta drop your quarter, real FGC thing. All right.
Okay.
Who we got now? This is not the same group now. We're on to a new group, ladies and gentlemen.
It will be Salty Kid.
Which way is he?
Salty Kid rocking that Kimberly. I know no one's happy about having a Salty Kid.
No.
Which
Bro,
group
I'm
is
telling
he
you,
in?
Bro, if you put a 4 in your name and you for the A and you play Kimberly, my man's out of Belgium and everything, you know exactly how he's about to get down.
Oh, he's in
I feel like
group,
he's playing the Capcom Cup without a
he's in
care
group
in
B.
the world. In all
Right,
seriousness, much respect to my man Salty Kid for qualifying for Cup, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Which group is he in right now?
He's in Group B, so there's no one currently else in that group right now. So we'll have to
Okay,
wait
so
to see
they're
who's
joining
joining him
Group
from like
B
the
now, okay.
Asia and Oceania regions. So it's going to be a lot of stress for everyone seeing if they get placed into that group to be
Okay.
joining this menace here, Salty Kid.
And just like that, I believe we're only down to 2 more people in EMEA.
Really?
Let's see. Yeah, yes. looking
I like this thing with the redraw,
You are.
you know, because last year I felt some type of way where
It's
they drew
coming
me
out
and Ren, and
next.
I was just
Who
like,
enters the battle for
come on,
the
you gotta
$1 million
redraw this now, and they didn't.
Capcom Cup, Brian.
Who could this possibly be?
Big Bird.
Come on, pop out.
They don't want to know.
Sometimes you got to pop out and show naysayers.
Let's see.
You feel me, Brian?
Brian, just
might be
break
feeling
that
you.
thing,
I don't
bro.
know if this capsule's feeling you. Let's see who it is.
All right, what we got?
Oh,
Wait,
broski.
How did he get back in there? Rob, we're supposed to rig it.
I made a mistake.
We're supposed to
made
kick
a
him out of there.
mistake.
Okay, Broski, you get to play at Capcom Cup. You earned it fair and square. Broski, you have been drawn. You will be placed into a fresh group there. Group D, Broski.
I think
will be in
Broski
charge
is
there.
gonna
Broski's
show
having a
people.
phenomenal year, right? I mean, he switched to
If people aren't ready for Aki, he's gonna definitely get a lot of guys.
Streamer and content creator and cooking up. His level in Street Fighter 6 just seems to keep climbing and climbing. Character specialist, he found a character that he clicked with and is just pushing her to the limits. So,
Bro, his
Yeah.
Red Bull Kumite run. Oh my goodness. That was the stuff of legend. The whole crowd was biased in person and or watching home on stream, just seeing him cook up with that Aki. Much love to my man's Broski, content creator extraordinaire. And obviously, we already do know who this last name is, but just to give him the respect. You know what I mean?
let's give it to him.
Just for the formalities. Go ahead and pop
Who
that
could this
name open.
be? Who could this be? It is
I give you one guess.
none other than the Big Bird.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already seeing some tough, some
Team Reject along
some
with
dope
Big
matches
Bird.
now,
Big Bird,
eh?
one of the most consistent players of all time, second place at Evo this year, 2 times.
Okay, so
Let's finish here.
when it comes to my group, they gave me a Ken,
Won, what
but
was
he
it?
plays Cammy as well, but
to
I know he actually plays Ken, but I hope he's probably not gonna play Ken. Anyway, I hope he plays Ken. So Asia, give me a Bison. Central America, maybe an Ed. North America, give me a Bison. I don't know. Do they even have Bisons there?
Super scared.
Anyway, offline, give me Bison.
That Rashid, drop that Marissa like a bad habit,
Yep.
and then picked up Rashid.
He's a rare case
and,
where
it worked.
I
It
love
worked.
when I see that. People complain, cry about the character. Oh, I want to switch characters. He actually switched and immediately saw success with Rashid.
Right.
I feel like Big
Marissa,
Bro
once
is
people figured out the
always gonna be one of
character,
best
I mean,
stories that
she
we have in
just
the world of
doesn't
Street
work.
Fighter. These guys are from a region that didn't have as much light, as much shine, and just at first, of course, now there's so many other players there, but just with them training against each other, they became two of the best players in the world. Now, of course, we see them here again at Capcom Cup. That said, that is it for EMEA. What is our next region that we have, Ron?
We're going to Asia and Oceania. I mean, this thing is filled to the brim with killers here.
Is it?
So
Oh,
we're
there.
seeing who is going to be placed into what group. And, I still don't think we can really call where this is going yet. I think after maybe we get through a little bit, like half of these, we might be able to see the shape of things to come. Right now, every group is looking stacked. All these players are super strong. But Asia and Oceania is up next. So should I
How about
let's spots here?
Let's swap it out, Brian.
You can put some blame on me.
I'm curious who's
going
gonna be in my
some of
group
that pressure
like
on
that.
you that Big Hollywood
Yeah, let's
been
see.
dealing
Let's
with,
see.
bro.
Let me make some bad gambles over here because, I can't let you have all the fun. Let's shake it up. Here we have, of course, it's real.
Asia and
Shake it up.
Oceania.
All right. Let's see how it goes.
Come on.
Coin going in. Let's turn that handle.
Man, this region is insane. Oh my gosh. I'm just picturing some of these names. Yes, thank you very much,
First
brother.
one up.
Oh. All right, I was talking crazy to you about the ball not opening it up. Okay, bam,
You better deliver.
boom, smooth.
That was pretty good. I
That was
can't lie.
kinda smooth, wasn't it?
That was pretty good.
Okay, the first name from Asia and Oceania.
Sai
We
Ini.
have C.
Is it Ini?
Anik. My man actually is, of course, fighting out of Bangladesh, rocking with that Chun-Li, and of course, he actually plays.
He plays every character.
A
man.
lot of
I wouldn't even
characters, though,
say
you know
he
what I
plays
mean?
just
Like-
Chun-Li. When you look at the results out of its region, he is dominating that region with any character he feels on any given day. Almost like a sort of like a Javi M situation where they can bring any character to the table. So
Man, let me be, bruv. Hey, you guys said I'm not playing Terry. Hey, let me be until Capcom Cup and see my Terry.
Interesting contender.
Okay, that said, ladies and gentlemen, who are we about to have up next,
Here we go.
Brian?
Let's go gambling.
And is he in the same group? Is this person actually going to be in the same group with Cianique? I didn't get a good look.
We have to see.
We'll have to
it
see
might be in
after
a separate
this.
group.
Okay, come on. Bam. Let's see what we
That was
got,
quick
Brian.
and easy.
I'm trying to tell you.
That was quick and easy, man.
Oh my goodness.
And now.
Oh my
Okay, thank you. I don't want any
None
Akumas, eh?
other than
I don't want
Never
Akumas.
Lose,
Akumas can
Never
go fuck
Lame,
off, eh?
Never been lame. I'm talking about NL, the big dog.
Yeah, he must
the
stay in that other
Terminator,
group, eh?
Because that is exactly how he plays. He gonna walk you down. He gonna stalk you, and it's gonna be ugly in the end of the day. And he gets his W's. NL is a force to be reckoned with, and definitely I can see him winning Capcom Cup this year.
Absolutely. I mean, he was one of the best performers in Capcom Cup last year, and yeah, we call him the Terminator for a reason. He's mechanical, he's precise, he's always moving forward. He knows when to press the buttons at the right time. He causes, I don't even know if I want to call him upsets, but he's one of the players who took out Punk in Esports World Cup, right?
Oh, yeah, he
Team
beat
of
Punk,
victory.
yeah.
But he's just that dude, and he's been that dude for so many years. So,
I've never met NL
I
in
think Celtic
tournaments.
Kid
You
and
know,
CD
I've always played him
definitely
in
have a lot to give
casuals, but
NL,
I don't
still,
remember
you can't call
playing
it either
NL in
way. But
tournaments.
Group B starting to fill out. We're starting to see the shape of things to come a little bit right there.
I'll tell you guys what, for you players out there, as Brian gets the next our next joint, I have to say, for you players out there, when people think, oh, this group is going to be NL's group, this is so-and-so's group, you gotta stand up and let people know this is my group. That's what LaShard did.
9-9.
That's what he did.
Last
9-9.
year,
Tell him,
That's
Rob
it, ladies and
TV.
gentlemen, we do have our next player.
Who do
Come
we
on.
got?
Bam.
You're making this too easy, man. I
got
got to step it up.
You gotta hit that gym with me. We hit it earlier.
Bravery.
Okay, that's the problem. You need a little bit of bravery in your life, Brian.
That's
That's
what it
also
is.
one player.
My man,
In the
bravery,
first two,
fighting out
with
the
my
system.
Terry, if I was playing
Despite the
DJ,
fact that
I
at
would
the end
love
of
to
the
have
day- oh, my bad. I
him
know we
in
still
my
got the
group.
cam. Let me
But
put
because
some-
I'm playing
let me
Terry
get
and
your
I
shine.
don't like,
Make sure you get your shine,
I
baby.
don't like
Now that said,
Cammy
as
Terry.
you can
I
see,
don't like Akuma Terry.
Broski and
He's one of the players. I'm just like,
Now, with
it's too
Bravery,
random for me with my
absolutely insane.
character.
We've seen him
You know,
cook even in Street Fighter 5 as well.
if I was
But
playing
the interesting
DJ, I'd
is
be
in
like,
his
I'm just bringing my group.
He actually ends up qualifying through points. So he was the most dominant player. He beat out Shin by, I want to say, 10 points.
Yes,
so
sir.
that's absolutely phenomenal to see. And some of these regions, we might be seeing a little bit of a changing of the guard, perhaps.
We'll see. We'll see. Bravery's actually no stranger to Capcom Cup. He's been there plenty of times. Broski on his first Capcom Cup appearance. It'll be interesting to see how that stacks up. Let's shake it up a little bit, by the way. Let's make sure. Remember, this is random.
Yeah, man, hey, Brian, stop shaking that thing, eh? You're gonna give me bad luck.
All them years of dash punching, all them years of down backing and free anti-airs
You
with
think
stand
of that
medium
after something.
punch. Okay.
All right, next one.
Come on. Brian, how come you chose to use a character where you didn't have the anti-air back in the day?
Gets the job done.
You just press stand medium punch and
Oh,
just
yeah.
make it.
That's hard work.
Speaking of power,
Honest, hard-working anti-airs.
Oh my goodness.
I actually wanted
Speaking
him
of
in
a
my
player
group
that makes his opponents
because
work hard. I'm
we
talking
played
about
in the
VX.
first Capcom Cup and we went last
This
game,
is
last
an
round, he beat me
absolute
2-1.
beast. We've seen him even in multiple years now of Street Fighter League putting in work. We see my man's Bison. I'm talking about VX Bow. I feel like he just walks up there, no fear, nothing but confidence, and he knows that he is going to get the job done. I would consider him someone who he doesn't have phenoms results. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I do think he's somebody who might be a little bit – people need to put a bit more respect
He's
on his
approaching
name.
that. I mean, he was the player who caused one of the bigger upsets as well in the final Capcom Cup for Street Fighter V. Eliminated Punk in the Cody mirror where he was inventing new tech to get things done.
With the zonk.
Yeah, and now
Yeah, the Zonk was
he
busted,
beats
eh?
the dirty
How
stuff.
he was charging Zonk, it
Broski,
was
Bravery,
completely
VX Bow,
busted.
I think everybody is stressing about everybody in this group. Each one of these players is like, man, that's how you know you got a good group. When I know all those players are stressed out right now about each other. But we're going to the next one. You see that group we're going to? Group F.
Oh my goodness!
And look at the first
And it's
name.
already
Yeah, put Kaku in that group.
Bro, I'm sorry, guys. I'm all too close to the mic. I get too excited. If Group F is the group
It's
of death
already
again,
starting.
bro, I have to
Big
walk
Bird
off
and
stage.
Put Kaku in that
Bird
group.
had it last year. Let's see who's joining Big Bird in Group
Big Bird, when you say
F.
if you got to send out a crazy tweet, you see who's drawing this group right now.
Hey, man.
If this is crazy, you see who just did
It's
the little thing.
Schrodinger's capsule right here. We don't know the result. It could be anything until Rob opens it. So.
Okay, come on. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I might want to peek a little bit. Oh,
Oil King.
That's how you feel, Brian?
Oil King.
So we got two Rashids.
Woo.
Oil King
We're putting
and
the
Big
Rashids in
Bird.
one group? Uh-oh.
We might be doing the Lord's work, champion.
Oh, I don't know. Depends on who else joins them. They might be cursing us
Hey,
out. Let's see.
Kaku
Big
is
Bird and
missing.
Oil King
Put him in that
already.
group, Poki.
F. Oil King, one of the most consistent players for how many years now, doing work with his Rashid. Also,
Akuma, Rashid, and Bison are such a problem to deal with. I personally don't have an issue with Bison.
As well. So,
You know,
you think he'll run Terry?
Akuma, I do have a
You know
huge
what? I
problem
honestly
with
could see that
my
happening, but
because
I mean,
he's a bad matchup for Terry. That's why I have
Why
a
you playing
problem
around?
with
Don't play around with
Akuma.
us, bro. Don't
know,
overthink it.
Bison,
Group
not
F
so
was-
much.
That's not the term.
Charlie.
Oh my goodness.
Let's
Yo,
see.
Group F really might be the group
Let's
of death.
see. I don't know. Let's see who's joining them.
Being a Group F might be a curse, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Three
Group F
years
already
ago.
is looking like a curve.
Okay,
A curve.
and
Who's
let me
joining
see.
them?
Oh, is this Group F too?
This is Group F.
Oh my gosh. You sure?
I'm sure.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Big Bird, Oil
Oh
King,
my goodness.
and Cien.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
I don't have that much experience with Terry against DJ, so
It ain't no
I'm happy.
way, brother.
Oh my goodness.
Big Bird, Oil King, and Shin in Group F, ladies and gentlemen. Last year,
That is
Group F, it-
Group F is
it was
a
F
fuck.
was
It looks like
F.
there always gotta be a bird
It's
in
not to
Group
that
F.
point yet. But Brian, you definitely just added Oil King and Shin to that group right there.
And this year is
You're
Big
not making
Bird's
it easy
side.
on any of them.
I'm sorry. That's,
Enough said.
I don't have any
Enough
other
said.
quips or jokes to make about it. Man, that is
That's
looking nasty
crazy,
already.
bro.
Good luck to everybody else in Group F joining them in the future. But it looks like we're going back on over to Group A, it seems. We're looping around. We're getting one individual player per group.
Okay, so
from
it's
here on
Group
out.
A and then
Okay.
it's Group
From
C.
Asia and Oceania. So here we go.
They need to production to fly Big Hollywood Rob TV some lotion in here, ladies and gentlemen. We on live TV. My hands looking at that. They just zoomed them cameras too good, champion.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying,
you're
Brian?
on the spot, man. They got to make sure you're
Hey,
actually opening
Brian.
that up properly.
Hey, you talking about my action? Hey, it's Black History Month now.
You're right.
All right,
I'll back off.
all right,
My bad.
all right. Now
Next
that's it. Let's get into it. Now next month, call me Ashy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hot
And we
doggity dog.
have none other than Hot Dog 29. This is an absolute innovator. I love watching my man's DJ go to work. I mean, his DJ. We
I
talk
think
about
now he
the
plays
bison,
exclusively
everything.
bison
Hot
now.
Dog. I remember
Okay,
when
give me the goods. Give me the goods,
he
Rob.
was one of the most innovative
Let's go.
players that we've seen. North American Regional Finals, absolutely getting it done. And he has also been on a tear in Street Fighter 6. I believe Hot Dog is due for another big time
Really
performance.
underrated player, I would say, especially in the first season of Street Fighter 6. He had really good performances, a couple top 8 finishes and like top 16s as well in the 3 offline events that we have. But didn't quite make it into the cup, didn't quite get to have that showing. So he's in here now, qualifying out of Asia East, and I feel for Phenom and Takamura, that's going to be a gnarly group as well. These groups are looking stacked.
Ooh.
All these names, I don't know.
Hold on, let me see. Where's Phenom? Which group is Phenom Takamura?
Group A, Phenom Takamura, Hot Dog 29.
Oh my gosh!
Actually, Group A is actually looking. Hey.
Yeah, I don't think we keep harking
Hey,
back
Group
to
A
the
is
names,
just.
but think
I did say that
all right,
Group
let's shake it up.
A and H is the fucker.
Yep. Come on, come on. Oh, it's getting good, Brian. The group is filling out.
All right, this is my group. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Up next, who do we got?
All right,
Let's go gambling. All right, do the honors.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bam, boom, kablow, kablow.
Yo.
None
My
other.
guy.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
They got me. They gave me Kakaru.
Bruh. That's fire. Of course, you were hyping up Kakaru with good reason. His results, his performances throughout Street Fighter 6 have been insane. Starting things off, of course, with what he did back
He
there
plays
at
JP. I'm fine with that.
Showed us what perfect parry really could be. And I will argue, we have still never seen anyone use it to that level of effectiveness ever since that day. He actually went just like Ultra Instinct mode. That was absolutely insane. It was like a Nikali V-trigger popped in real life. My man's Kakaru qualifying in Japan, the land of fighting game godhood. And if I'm not mistaken, he qualified on points.
He was the point leader. He actually got second place in the final World Warrior event with the point spread is super tight. It's between him and Higuchi, and he barely squeaked out ahead. He got second in that event.
In the first two, I don't mind JP.
Playing since the adjustments. He's been playing a lot of Akuma. He's been playing a lot of N Bison. He got second at Topanga League. And then so he had a really successful year leading up to this, second at EVO Japan as well. And then at the very tail end, back to the JP. And he's also frequently the number one Mai. You know, Mai's been out for about a week or two or so, and he's number one Mai on the leaderboards as well.
I don't think he's going to touch Mai against Terry.
He's making me think like of a punk of the set play kind of dirtier character style. Like he adapts to every character that comes out. And
of
so,
that type. Of that,
yes,
that
Punk is more the
archetype.
footsie archetype. Kakadu seems to gravitate towards the slightly grimier play styles.
Yeah.
And he's been doing work with every character, so I know that he's going to be doing a lot of work in that Group C. Jobby M and Hannibal have their work cut out for them for sure. But on to the next one.
All right, come on, Brian. You already messed up one group, Brian, with Group F. At least it's looking like that.
It's all Rob. Rob called this
You
all.
already messed up one group, it's looking like. All right, come on. But it's good entertainment for the people. It's provocative. Get the people going. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah.
voodoo.
Fudo.
Fighting game god.
Yes, sir.
That is
sir.
exactly what Fudo is. And of course,
Which group is
I
he
mean,
at?
Brian,
Group E,
what
okay.
do you think is the biggest?
So I got a
standout
Ken and
name
a
right now
JP.
with Fudo as far as like
Yeah,
this
or
year?
Ken
This
slash
season?
Cammy
It's just
and a
his,
JP. I don't really mind those
like, he
matchups.
was
You know, I'm pretty
not, I would
happy
say,
with them.
ahead of the pack.
And I obviously wanted
this
to.
season,
I still
right,
want to
really
buy
deep
some,
last
but
season
yeah.
With the adjustments.
So
with the
far,
defense,
Ken and
with the
JP, yeah, that's correct.
over to
Ken and
Ed
JP,
for
and
this
I'm
season.
pretty.
And all the
I'm
talk
not
Ed
too
was
worried about that,
Mochi in
you know,
Japan.
'cause
Mochi,
I've got
Mochi
a lot of
did
experience
revolutionize
with
and showing
against
leadership that
JP.
People did not
You know,
know
high
about.
level and
At the end of the season, come to the regional.
high
finals.
level experience
Who do
and
you
mid
have?
level experience. You
Fudo
know, so
versus Momochi
I'm pretty
in the
happy with
finals.
that.
In
Same
the
with
end
Ken.
here, Fudo takes it. So that longevity, that persistentness, that ability to always adapt to the meta and the times and get the job done. I mean, he's an EVO champion. He's been in grand finals multiple times. Consistent Capcom Cup.
Central and South America, I'm
Who
hoping
knows? It
for
might be his year. He might be
probably
I know some people have been watching Fudo
Luke
for
and
before this, but for me,
Luke or
I've
Ed.
been watching Fudo since I was watching that Fei Long, bro. You know what I mean? That Fei Long
yeah.
back in
North
Street Fighter
America,
4,
I might
he's
get-
been
I don't know,
doing
eh?
it Ever since
I might
that
get
time
an
all the way
Ed,
up to
Jury,
now.
or
Absolutely.
Rashid.
two left.
Only two.
Two left out of Asia.
We
and
running through it.
Oceania.
left.
Let's mix it up one
Our
last
type
time.
is a type of Group F.
That coin in, pop that coin in there, Brian. Just like you
Let's
were
go.
doing on your Japan trip.
I rehearsed for this practice, for this moment to
There you go. Tilted.
see.
There we
I know
go.
the tech. I know the meta.
Yes, sir. Come on. Only two names left, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
Let's see who we have here.
You're
Okay.
smooth with it, man. You got to teach me the technique. I don't
got
know.
you, brother. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Shao Hai.
You see him? None other
Yeah?
than Shao Hai. Now, again, we see my man Shao Hai give us the most amazing, the most rousing speech that we've seen in Street Fighter 6 so far back there at Esports World Cup. I mean, this guy's absolutely insane. And
I don't know. Shanghai plays Cammy at a high level, and as I said, I don't want to play any Cammies.
That was fire, bro. 10 out of 10. It's like happening from a movie script, but this is not a movie. This is real life. My man really is playing at that level. Shao Hai, one of the strongest players we have here, and Group G is not happy to see that pick. Don't nobody want to see Shao Hai.
There's no way. Look at the groups.
Nobody want to see.
Look at Group H next. We have Lex and Angry Bird. Like, there's no way you slice this.
Oh, like
this is
H
not
group
stacked.
is looking
This is actually
pretty
Hold
good.
on. Are you trying to take some weight off of you messing up Group F?
A little bit, maybe.
You shot out here.
Maybe.
All the groups is tough.
Maybe.
All the groups
Don't blame
is
me.
very
Because right now,
Don't at
the
me.
toughest
That's all I'm
group for
saying.
me.
Leave me alone is all.
Let me first see.
And now we only have.
Let me
one
first see who's the
player
last
left
player.
in Asia, Oceania. I'm not sure who the player is.
I think I
actually.
know who it
You
is.
remember
Process
off top?
elimination.
You remember off top? Let me see.
I believe I know.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. So the sole player left actually.
Last year, someone from
I liked it.
last year, someone from Oceania was also in Group H. Trevor Stars, who I beat, and now it's another player from
Kuwait,
Right.
and he was actually
Oceania as well.
over ROF. He qualifies over
Group A, man, that's terrible.
This is like the game we were talking about, Brian.
I wanted to say that, but I wanted to see.
It's not just the same people.
It's the last person
over
for
and
Group H,
over
okay.
again. So is an
But yeah,
absolute
Group
animal. That
Group
not an
A
easy region to
is
qualify.
No, but he has a tough group.
After I said beginning of the stream,
Lex and Soul
I said
the
Group
other
A,
Aki
Group
player,
H
the
are
other
just
dedicated
fuck
Aki
ups.
made out of Capcom Cup right now. Lex is one of the players playing Broski every other
Phenom
tournament,
is always
right?
in either
So
A
we'll see
or
if
B.
Soul's going to be prepared for that matchup. We know Lex is going to be, so he's going to have his work cut out for him. But I know that he can cause some big upsets.
The most interesting pick for my group, if you put Noah.
But that about wraps it up, man. We're done with Asia.
If you put Noah in my group, that would be the most interesting pick.
Okay. First and foremost, before we move on to our next group, which is our next one? We actually have Central and
South America coming up next.
Are you ready to say which one looks the craziest yet, or maybe after this next one? After this next one, it'll be easier.
They're all looking crazy. I mean, maybe Group F is a little
So
wild,
far.
but
Now, Group A is wilder than F, bro.
I'm looking at a group, even Group D.
Group A is wilder than
These
F.
groups are
Capcom Cup is kicking off with the
Group A is wild.
which letters did I forget? What's list them
yeah,
all?
right.
How many did I put
and it's
down?
ending off also with the
All right, go ahead, Brian.
Bam.
Let
All
me go ahead and switch spots with your champion.
Let's step up.
We are about to go ahead and get our competitors from Central and South America. Let me go ahead and grab a coin first. Y'all know how this thing goes. Let me first give it
Shake it up, shake it up.
A little something, Brian. All right. Yeah. Who is first?
Let's
Into
go.
the fire. Into the fire and the flames.
Let's see who this will be. All right.
Okay.
Up
Okay.
Next, it's going to be Salvatore.
Oh, bro, they just put you in a
There
fucked
we
up
go,
group, eh?
Salvatore. He's been doing a lot of work out of the South America East region. He qualified really in a really stacked region. I feel like, he's from Venezuela, but he qualified out of the region with all the Chilean players, right? We have Blas out of that region who qualified via the point system. Salvatore ended up taking it in the regional finals, beating players like Crime. We talk about Blas. Crime is like his partner in crime, literally. They're both on Team Black, both like 15 years old around that age. We saw Crime get like a third or top 4 place finish at Blink Respawn. But out of all those players, including like the Capcom Cup qualifiers past year,
Salvatore is probably not happy about that group.
And where does he?
I guess not, but then again, depends on on the mentality. You might be happy about that, getting a group like that. Personally, I wouldn't mind. Now that I look at the names that are there, I wouldn't mind Group A because they play matchups that I play a lot. You know,
I like to see that. Shout out to all the Cammy players out there. Now that's it.
I'm pretty good in the Bison matchup. I'm pretty good in the Ken matchup.
She
So,
got that dive kick, man. You better
already those are 2 matchups that are in my favor.
What we got? Oh, smooth. You like that?
That was pretty good. Not
Smooth, silky.
Bad. Not bad.
All right, who we got?
Let us see here. Okay, next up.
Yeah.
The man has been waiting quite
Grand
some time
Tota Kai.
to be in this position. Grand Tota Kai. And
Does he
this
play
is-
Bison? Oh, yeah, I wouldn't mind this guy
Personally,
because he
I've
plays
seen
Bison
him
and
years. He had been traveling for
I think he
so
plays
long
Bison
in
and
the Street
JP if
Fighter
I'm not
tournament era. He
mistaken.
was supported by his
You know,
family.
again, those are matchups that I play the most of.
Firsthand, I played him in these CPT tournaments. I played him internationally. I played him when I was in DR and bracket. And every year he got stronger and stronger and stronger. He came so close to qualifying in the 2023 season as well. And now he gets it done.
Okay, show me the
And,
goods. Show me the matchups that I'm going to be
Capcom
playing.
Cup 11. And there he is in Group B.
That's all I care
What
about.
do you
Is
think?
just
He's
the
got
matchups,
the
not the
GP.
players.
Group where?
Group B is over there. He's got
Oh.
the
If you play the matchups that I like, if you play a character that
unique and salty
I
Hey,
like,
Tota Kai ain't good at the
and you
play
give me a
that group,
matchup
bro.
that
I'm
I
not
play a
gonna lie
lot,
to you.
No.
Tota
I
Kai,
want you in
love
my
that you
group.
brought that up, man. As far as his journey, I mean, I remember even like Tota Kai posting a lot of stuff with just like his personal life, his mom supporting him in the
Right.
hospital and everything. My man refused to quit, fighting through it all, fighting out of Panama, and has made his way into Capcom Cup. I cannot wait to see my man's Grand Tota Kai competing at Capcom Cup, and he's actually a mentor to Crime and
Right.
Black. Yes, he's actually
Ah.
a mentor to those young guys on Team Black, to be
Yeah.
honest, which is really cool to see.
Super strong team. All right,
Okay.
Group C, Rob. Halibal,
Alright.
Jabiem.
Let's
Kakadu.
see. Let's see. Come on.
I haven't been
joining
keeping up with the CPT, but
Oh,
when
yeah.
do
Come
the
right
group
up.
stages
Come on.
start?
All right.
3rd of March.
Next
I
think.
name.
3rd of March.
There
All
we
right,
go.
what we got?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Who ready? We ready.
It is.
Damn, I didn't want any gifts,
Zengi Polado.
I didn't want
of
gifts.
Brazil. I am a fan of this guy. You know, Brazil has been for so long such a dominant region in the world of Street Fighter. I've been so impressed with the level of play they've had in that community for so long. And Zengi Polado has been there
But
for years.
I mean, it is what it is. We got him. We'll play the Keith matchup. I do have.
international performance.
Problems of
or
only
really
I've got
qualify for
how many
Capcom Cup.
keys?
He's always
2
gotten
keys.
close in the regional
So yeah, I
finals.
can get the.
This year he gets the job done. And before he even did that, you know, we saw his huge.
And yeah, so I got Sequelas, which
France,
I've been playing a lot.
Heavy matches versus Big Bird and Lex, and his match versus Kusanagi in that top 8, he lost that match, but it was like 3-2, super close game. He's finally here, and I like this group. Group C, I like this group.
Oh yeah, that's exciting. I mean, my
Ooh.
man's Jobby, GG. You know, if you
Yeah,
actually
but
look up
remember,
the group, you'll see GG competing.
You need to. You
way
need
back.
to.
There was a tournament where
He's old school, man. He's been a streamer, content creator for a super long time back in the Street Fighter 4 days.
No,
I
I
was
was
just
just
saying
saying
these
these guys.
Remember
Also
when-
remember that
in that
you
exact
need
tournament all
to
those
He's
years
gone to
ago.
Ryu?
No.
have the high level kind of play.
Shout out about
You know,
NBC,
Sequele
no,
just
man,
lacks
shout
that
out
high
to
level
my
play.
man's Gandhi, bro.
You know, so you give me the basics and of the matchup and of the Zangief matchup, but there's a layer on top of that that you need.
You know?
You know, just that extra layer that prepares you for tournaments.
Okay, come on.
Who's
Next
up?
player from Central and South America.
Let's see.
South America.
Who will it be?
What we got, Brian? Oh, is that who I think it is? Yeah.
Bloods.
Blaz from Team Black, the youngest qualifier of all time to Capcom Cup. I suppose he mains Ed. I suppose he just mains the cast. If they have like a low 4 drive rush, if they have like a fireball, if they have a DP, anything resembling a Shoto, this kid has almost mastered them. Like his level of play is far beyond the years.
And you said you
that
just
he
saw him
has.
go. You just saw him going crazy with Ryu in the tournament.
Yeah, he won the final qualifier, the World Warrior number 5.
Yeah, Keith, it is what it is. I just need to obviously now play this matchup a lot now.
Fundamentals that you would expect to see. On
You
the
see, I've got 2 weeks. I got a lot more. I got more than
It's
enough
not
time.
just, like a
You know, to
newer
really
play style. There's
come up with the
experience
strategy. To be
that
honest, I don't have a strategy
you
against Keith.
possess.
I just normally win the matchup against the
Down there
local
have
Keiths.
Respawn. You guys
Now
know-
I need to have
This
a.
is
Now I
the
need to just
These is guys'
sit down and
first
have a
ever
proper
premier event
strategy.
in
I do
their
have a
lives, in their
semi
lives.
strategy, but not really
And
that
my
much.
man gets.
So I'm just
top
gonna
eight.
say
I think
no.
he finished in 7th place. After losing, he's all torn up about it. I'm like, oh, this is a champion. This
Right.
Mamba mentality or something right here. Because even in his first ever tournament, his first ever major, I should say, he's salty or sad
Right.
about getting 7th place. That guy is somebody to look out for easily. Only 15 years old.
Yeah.
Insane to see.
Out of Chile, shout out to Chile. They've been producing a lot of champions and across the genre of fighting games. So
Now let me shake this up a
Shake it
little
up.
bit again, Brian. Come on.
what makes it up?
Making sure it's nice and
It's
safe.
random.
We don't know what's going on, y'all. We don't know what's going on.
It is random.
Okay, come on.
Who's next?
Let's
Get that
see.
coin in there.
I'm telling you, that's that Street Fighter 6, bro. I feel like we're seeing like the young guys are coming up a whole lot more.
Right. And they
Okay.
got footsies too. It's crazy. It's like, where would you learn? How'd you learn to throw a fireball like that? Like, what happened? They got hyperbolic
You're
time
supposed to be doing
chambers.
some set play.
Yeah.
All right.
Next up, Limestone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
shout out my
Limestone.
man's Limestone, rocking that kin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted the
Now,
kin.
with
I
that
wanted the
being
whole
said, this is
kins.
Kin
Why
from
did you give me the
Columbia.
kins?
This is
Instead
from
you give me a
Columbia.
gift.
Now that said, please understand, some of these players, like my man's Limestone, I like your name, but at the end of the day, we got to see what you're going to do with the limelight. Because right now, there might be a lot of people who looking at you, oh man, I don't think you're going to. Forget all that. Put your city on your back. Put your city on your back. Limestone definitely has you shine so much. You know what I'm saying, Brian? You're shining right now. You gotta get saying goddamn Rhinestone. My man's Limestone qualifying for Capcom Cup. Immaculate Ken play down there, and I can't wait to see what he does. What group did we actually put him in?
We got him in Group E with Fudo, Diver, and Mr. Crimson. So if he wants to make a splash, he's gonna have to go through some big players.
You know, but I'm not minding the matchups right there for Ken. You know, he is a tough character to play.
Right.
We've heard it from Phenom.
Damn, Crimson got a Ken.
Right.
Crimson got a Ken, and okay,
Being honest,
I think
Limestone made it work.
he's got two hits, which should be fine for him.
To our next
But the Ken is a bit tough for. Well, actually, it's Sim's worst matchup.
Let's see it, Rob.
What we got, Brian? What we got,
Who
brother?
do we got? All right.
Yeah, look at them hands.
I'm-
Look at them
I'm
hands.
struggling a
Look
little
like
bit
you're in a bounty commercial.
I'm struggling a little bit. Let's
My
see.
man look like a paper towel commercial. Yeah.
Uriel Valorio out of Mexico, back again in Capcom Cup. This is his third appearance in
Yeah.
Capcom Cup.
Second
I think it's second.
I think it's
if I'm
second.
One of the most consistent players out of this region ever since
man.
the late end game of
Big-
Street
you know,
Fighter 5.
One thing I have to say
Of course,
is,
that is his character.
um,
Back again to
Big
do-
Bird vs Ken is probably already a winning matchup for him.
Bro, do you
And
understand
then
how silly
Angry Bird vs Rashid
group
is already a
insane?
winning matchup for
Next
him
player from there is going to be from NA. Oh my god.
and offline.
because
It's-
of they play each other a lot.
Okay, we'll wait till we finish all the way. That's crazy.
that group is nasty.
Uriel Valorio is absolutely insane, bro. Of course, as you said, we've seen him in Capcom Cup already, rocking the hat, the sunglasses, and everything.
Of
And you
course.
also see him every week in the weekly events like TNS and
Competing
everything.
with the best in NA,
with the
taking
best
sets,
players.
taking wins left and right. So if you haven't heard of this man in the past, just look out for him because he might be maybe the least known name in that group so far, but I would not put it past him to be a little Lashar in that bracket. You know what I'm
I
saying?
tell you what, too, and he the biggest personality in that group.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
He
looking
is
at group.
absolutely-
What
he
you call
made me
this?
laugh, and we don't even speak the same language.
Uh,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
Group
love my man
H.
Uriel Valorio.
And they might get.
That's it. We have only 2 names left.
Kaba might be there,
Down there.
and Mana might be there.
For Central and South America. Let's see who the first one is.
Let's see.
Okay.
And that won't call for a redraw.
Oh, that's a horrible drum roll. They call it without a producer.
Ah.
Bandit
dodged it.
Kaba back in Capcom Cup once again. I mean, what is there to say about this man? Evo top 8 finisher in the group of death last year, actually, with his fellow.
He plays Gal.
Mena
Oh,
RD. He narrowly dodged it this year just to get thrown
Plays
into
Gal and
Group G
Jury.
instead with Juicy Joe.
so obviously
Killzone, and
Juicy
Xiao
Joe is
Han.
gonna bring out Jury,
That group is looking.
and
That
then
group is crazy.
Josie
I'm
plays
not
Cammy
happy
and
about this,
Jury.
man. I'm looking at every
So
group, and
Josie will
I'm
probably go Cammy.
I want that to be me.
Yeah.
Chaha
Sucks
can go
to
any
be you.
character.
We have an amazing show coming up.
I think this group is
at
bad
Capcom
for-
Cup because oh my goodness,
for
Kaba,
Kaba.
Xiao Hai kills you, and Juicy Joe. That's nasty right there. Shout out, man's Kaba. Of course, you're gonna be seeing him next week.
Yes,
Team
sir.
Bandits is competing in the Street Fighter League US Finals. Make sure you guys get your tickets for that. That said, this player is about to see if they
Yeah.
can punch their ticket
Who's
to
joining
become
Group
the
H?
Capcom Cup champ. Let's see.
Lex
I ain't even
Angerbird
put
Soul.
a coin in there, Brian.
You got to pay up, man.
I gotta pay.
Got to put up the stakes to gamble. Let's
you
go.
gotta pay to play. Come on.
Even though I think we might know who's coming up here. What's given the formality,
Yeah.
given the respect.
You gotta get the whole ceremony.
Here we go. And the final player from Central South America, Juninho Ross.
Yo, Andre, what's up?
Yes.
Juninho Ross style out of Brazil. He's
Ah, this
also
should
been
be
one of the most
interesting.
consistent players out of Brazil for quite
He
some time.
plays similar to
Also
Noah.
his third Capcom Cup appearance.
I think it is, and I'm telling you, Juninho Ross. I like that you brought that up. His Ross style. You know, that's actually why he even has that name on there. It's just he plays extremely aggressive. He
Yes,
likes to
sir.
rush you down, get in your grill, and I'll tell you what, that is not easy to make work. Some people want to be all aggressive and run at you, but then they get 2-piece right in the jaw, my man. Do you understand the difference, my man Brian? In the end of the day, somehow he is able to get it done consistently. His Luke is insane, and he actually has other characters as well on top of that. I think Juninho, now that he also has, he has Capcom Cup experience in years past, he's going to be coming into this with a whole different level of confidence. There is no teacher like experience.
Getting ready for gym. I'm going back to sleep after this and for about an hour, and then I'm waking up and getting ready for work.
Oh my gosh! It's time for America. It's time for North America.
If we were trying to rig this, we did a very poor job, because at this point, no matter where we put our boys, we're throwing them to the sharks.
Yeah,
no matter what we do here.
It's kind of rough. Oh
man. Oh, whew. So we'll see where they end up.
Half the way through right now, Brian.
We'll see. Oh,
wow.
Man.
I just feel like I know who you're pulling first. I know who it's gonna be.
You know?
Shake it up.
You can't know.
Shake it up. Okay.
Who is it gonna be?
It's gonna be Jack.
Jack first?
I just got a feeling, man. I just see him staring. I feel like I just see his shadow just staring right now. Staring into the camera, into the abyss. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brian. Our first player, ladies and gentlemen, from NA is Cloud9's JB.
Let's go.
Oh, is that Group A?
The U.S. and Canada West region. Also,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that
one of our?
That's Group B. Okay, I thought it was Group A, but yeah, Group A is still a fuck up.
Kevin here in the NA side of things, and he's going on into Group B.
That's what I was saying. Is that I don't mind the JP. JP can keep him on and off.
He went and hollered at a sports psychologist, and it helped him out tremendously. He shared some of that game with me and everything. And I'll tell you what, my man's JB is absolutely on a tear right now. We've seen him be consistent for years, and he is the captain of Team Cloud9, who is also in Street Fighter League US, corralling all of them young guys and making it work. Shout out to my man's JB Group B. Wow, that group is looking nasty.
We avoided the brothers in the same group at least.
That
could have been some family drama. You know.
Oh yeah, Lex and the JP would have been mad, eh?
Awkward Thanksgiving.
Okay. Let's see who's in my group. Who's in my group?
Okay. What we got?
You called Just a Kid last time. Who is it this time?
All right, let me see. Oh, this one tough. This one ain't trying to pop out. Who's scared? Who's scared? Oh, I know he is.
I'm getting my revenge now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm getting my revenge now.
Midwest finest, mid-best, one of the most consistent players in the world right now.
I kind of had a feeling I was going to get Duke Kevin.
Fascinating season because of the fact that at first
I got a Rashid. I don't mind Rashid.
So close, being close to qualify for EWC. At the end, he ended up having to go out there to the LCQ, beating Daigo and so many other players, and he qualifies, has a great showing.
We played in Capcom Cup, the last year's Capcom Cup, and I made the right reads, like on offense and on defense. I just made silly mistakes throughout the whole match, and I didn't play the matchup. But
go the distance, but can he close out that day for the million? Ooh,
I don't mind the Rashid.
But we have Group D coming up here. So this group is looking nasty. Broski, Bravery, VX Bow.
Do we have anybody with a B name in North America? Because there's 3 B's in there already.
I don't know.
There might be some energy in the air.
I think we'll lose the alliteration on this one.
All right, let's see.
We'll have to make a nickname.
Let's see.
Who's it gonna be?
All right, let's get it. Let's get it, brother.
Who do we got?
Let's see. Hold on. Oh yeah.
I don't.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, a Capcom Cup champion 2019. I'm talking about Exet IDOM. Shout out to my guy. We see him at ECT getting second place, and then he ended up winning the East Coast, the regional final.
Yeah. IDOM might be making it out of this group, eh?
Actually getting it done with the Manon.
I think his only issue here might be just the Aki.
This group is looking.
But currently, I think IDOM might be making it out of this group.
But he is coming in, to set the record straight. He is coming in as a free agent. Actually, he was just recently awkward.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's not on there.
So, in my past experience, and personally, I feel like that puts a little chip on your shoulder, right? You weren't good enough.
I think I remember.
You weren't good enough.
I don't remember the name of the team. That's irrelevant. But I do remember Brian F. leaving a certain team and then was going crazy at a tournament and screaming, "Forget that team!" right into the camera.
I don't know what you heard. I can't support or deny your claims here, but I would be looking out for that man IDOM, free agent IDOM heading into Capcom Cup in Group D. But Group D is looking so stacked, but Look at that group.
Dude,
E.
Kevin will probably lose his mind if he gets Noah in our group.
That's gonna be so hype. Yeah, shake it up. Shake
Mix
it
it
up.
up.
What we got?
Let us see here.
Oh, we still got some dogs in there. We still got some real dogs in there, bro. Come on. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, from North America, fighting out of America.
Who do we got?
Our next player is Chris CCH. Brian, how many characters
He plays.
does this man play?
I don't know. I think he might have been a
Perpetual character crisis, right?
player-wise. He might have been a bad matchup for me because he also plays
He's
Terry.
number one in the game, but he always
But
lands on a super strong pick. And
I think I don't like the mirror match. I don't want to play the mirror match, you know.
At this point.
So I think anyway.
Interesting. I think he was.
So he's fine in Group
Returning
E.
to Capcom Cup was in there in the final year for Street Fighter V. Also in that group with Mr. Crimson and Angry Bird.
Yeah.
What people refer to, I guess, it was Group F in that year. The other group of death. He's returning to fight Mr. Crimson again, but also has Fudo Diver, Limestone in that group. Woo, tall order for Chris CCH.
I'm pretty confident about this Capcom
time.
Cup. honestly.
Okay, now,
I'm pretty
Brian,
confident
so
about my
far,
group.
You have been just doing Big Bird the dirtiest, doing Oil King Shin. You doing him the dirtiest. Who are you?
The only one in my
about
group
to
that I'm
add?
just like,
Who are you
is a Zangief
about
player.
to add?
Me personally picking the player
Yes.
on purpose to join Big Bird, Oil King
To
Cien,
join-
Uriel Valorio. Let's see. Who am I choosing?
Oh my goodness.
You know, I'm
Whoa.
selecting this by hand.
What we got?
Rob, let him know. Let him know who I chose personally.
You know, accountability.
Yeah.
I
you know.
love to see that.
I started the stream saying I'd blame Rob, but you know what,
Accountability.
Rob? You're right.
Thank you.
You're
brother.
right. We got to own up to our actions
See,
here.
guys, that's why you got a gaslight. Oh my
Just
God.
a kid.
Oh, not our little brother. Not our little. This is how you do.
Listen, you
This is
gotta spread your wings and fly. Listen, he's no longer just a kid. He's all grown up. He's Shopify.
If you could change
Rebellion,
groups, where would you like to go?
Yo, just a kid. We've seen him make top 8 at Evo in his young career already. We seen this guy. We seen him from when he was
I'm
just
fine with my
a
group.
fledgling.
I'm honestly fine with my
When
group,
he-
but
all he did
I
was
would
jump
go
all day with
to.
straight cheeks.
Yep.
And now he is one of the best players that we have in the world of Street
I'd
Fighter
probably
6.
go to Group
Rocking
A.
that jury, staring into the
But
camera after he defeats,
actually, no.
slays all
I'm
his
fine with my
opponents. This is absolutely insane.
But
Big
matchup
Bird,
wise,
Oil King,
as things
Shin,
look, matchup wise,
Uriel
as things
and
look,
Jack, all in the same
I'd probably
group, bro.
go
Rob,
to
I
Group
want you to
A
look at the next
matchup
group
wise.
Okay.
and do a process of elimination real quick.
No. No.
Rob?
No. Is there only one name left?
There's only one name left.
2 years in a row? No. I demand a recount. I demand a recount.
Who's the last
Ladies
name?
and gentlemen, do you know what this means? 2 years in a row. No, I'm so sorry. Brian, this was you. Oh my God.
Uncle
Oh, I'm
Dude.
tripping. I was scared for something else.
I'm
Okay.
excited for this one.
This is exciting. I'm tripping. Knuckle Dude, Dangy, Kaba in the same group.
They're in the same
Who
group.
is the best guy? Who is
Rob is
Love
trolling.
to see this. Be
Rob is
safe,
trolling
ladies
now.
and gentlemen, Kaba and Knuckle Dude are
And
both.
Shanghai. And
And
I feel like there's beef all throughout this group. This is nuts. There's history all over the place.
there's
Knuckle
about to
Kaba,
be-
Shanghai kills you, Juicy Joe. This might be. Dude, these groups are insane.
Bro, the pop-offs. You telling me there's not gonna be no pop-offs in Group G? I forgot.
Oh, the Group G is also looking kind of.
Mina
Hey.
is in the
He's in the
offline.
off-
It's
gonna
looking
be
kind of hey.
I thought we was getting
Hey,
beat.
hey.
The other storyline.
Okay.
Knuckle Dude versus Kaba.
This is
Battle for the best
amazing.
guile. It's happening at
Wow.
Capcom Cup.
Dude, you know what? Officially, I don't
Woo.
care. Listen, can we put this officially out there?
Okay.
And we can see if the chat agrees. I don't care who wins that. I mean, which character you guys pick in the
There's the
matchup.
10K money
Whoever wins
match.
best guy. I don't
It
care.
could be Kimberly.
You're
versus
right,
Cam.
because hey man.
It don't matter.
This was almost a $10,000 money match. Now it's
At
a
this point, my-
$1 million money match.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Oh, that's fire. I absolutely
Ignore
love
the
that.
technicalities. It's definitely the $1 million match there in Group G, and that's.
I don't think Cal is the only thing he needs to worry about
Our groups
because.
are really coming together.
But
here.
good thing that Knuckle Dude plays Cammy
this is just-
because he needs Cammy to play Joe.
And every
He'll probably be called Cammy. I think this whole tournament he might be going Cammy because
to go.
Juicy Joe plays JP, not
Offline
good for Cal.
qualifiers.
Bro, I
Kills
can
who plays
right.
Cammy, not
They
good for
kept
Cal.
on offline qualifiers.
Chahai plays Cammy, not good for Cal.
I'm not gonna lie.
Then you got Kala playing Gal and Jury.
You cooked
But
that one. I
he's
ain't
never
gonna
gonna put out
Now,
Jury
I don't
against
know why you
Gal.
are a little boy like that.
There is like
You
no
know,
reason
but
for
you know
Knuckle
what?
Dude to not play
Right.
Cammy
Step up to the plate.
for
and
all
handle
those
it.
matches.
All right,
You know,
now let me go
there
ahead and
is
take
no
this
reason
up.
to not
This
play
is
Cammy.
all of our offline qualifiers.
Yo, GFK underscore killer one. What's up, bro?
Qualify at the premier tournaments, facing off against the best of the best, the international competition. These are the players who got the job done when the lights were bright.
Okay.
Who's it going to be? Our
Who's
first
our first
offline
player?
pick.
Here you go, Brian.
Let's see. Let's see who it is.
Offline. Probably makes it offline man does the ting.
The first offline pick
Who we got?
is going to be
Itabashi Zang.
Zang.
Okay, at least I got
Out of
the other Keith, not
qualifying
this
from
Keith.
East Coast
You know,
Throwdown, getting
this is the
first place
Keith
finish over
I
Iowa,
did
being
not
second in
want.
that event. He
Oof.
takes it and he's
Group
going
A is
to Group
looking,
A
hey.
with Phenom Takamura Hot Dog Salvatore.
Yeah, Group A
This
is
is
looking,
an
hey,
group.
hey.
Interesting group.
Yes, it is. Itabashi, we saw him going crazy at East Coast Throwdown. I mean, how many years have we seen this guy absolutely dominate?
Ita-san, my favorite
with the
Keith.
biggest smile on his face.
You know, Capcom asked us,
Have you played him in
which
tournament?
player don't you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to face
Oh,
in
yeah.
Capcom Cup?
He's terrifying.
We had to all put,
I wish.
every one of these players had to write down a player they don't want to face
We got our
or
backs
at
of money
Capcom Cup,
matches in
or a
the
player
cash.
that's
You know,
looking
he-
strong.
he-
Itabashi
My
definitely
pick was
got
Itabashi
it.
Itabashi
the
Zangief.
guy to run this set. He
Yep.
plays for the love of the game. If you're up at 5 in the morning for some reason at the tournament and you find a
I said I didn't want
he's
Itabashi
lying
Zangief.
on there smiling and enjoying the game.
Yeah.
But I don't think his opponents are going to be smiling in that Group A.
Oh,
But
no.
we'll see. We'll see who has to go up against here.
Ooh,
Not in the
it
Street Fighter League World Championship though, Rob. We got to.
Whoa. Not yet. I'm skipping ahead.
We're skipping ahead.
Big Holly was skipping ahead. My
got
bad,
a little
dog.
excited there. We got to figure
Yep.
out the offlines first.
All right, come on.
This is also going to Group A. They get 2 offline qualifiers in this group.
Hey, Brad, yeah, Group A is
let's see
looking.
who we got.
Let us see. Okay. The next
Yeah, this man has been a diehard
A
for 3 games now.
is going to be
None other than
Itabashi is such a problem. Yeah, bruv.
champion,
Like,
the
oh,
first
I also
ever
did not want
champion
Punk.
of the US. He is
Yes.
You
going
know,
to
because
Group
of Cammy.
A
That's all.
to join the killer.
If he was playing anyone,
the shark and a pool of sharks up against
Yeah.
dog Takamura.
Group A is hey. And I said it from the start. I said Group A is a fuck up. But this
Exist.
matchup wise, I did say I don't want a Cammy.
Evo champion.
Nah, and I don't want an
First
Akuma.
player in the same
See,
year.
okay,
win
cool. They gave me a
Evo
Geef.
and
A Geef
Capcom
I'm
Cup.
50-50
There
on,
is
you know.
definitely an
But
argument to be
I'd
had
rather
that
switch
he is
out
the
Geef
best
and put in
any player
Akuma.
in the world right now.
He seems to be
Because I got
eased
more of
out
a
here.
player
It's
base
the
when
way
it
he's
comes to
approached the game.
Akumas
He's
that I can
simplified
practice
again,
with.
which is what he always aims to do when the
While
T1 is qualified.
while Keith is
It
like
looked
how
he
many?
understood the game in a different
One
level.
laggy
He made
one
the game look easy,
and
I
one
feel he's
local.
finally found that pace
It's
in this
too
game.
local,
he
but
was doing it
still,
in
I
season
mean-
1. He just didn't quite get the W's at the end. He was one of the most consistent players.
But yes,
Third
Punk I
place
didn't want in my
all over
group
the place
because
in
of
big
Cammy.
major
I don't want
tournaments. He second place
Cammys.
at the LCQ.
You know,
And
I
think he would've
absolutely
really far
do
if he
not
actually
want
closed out
any
the LCQ and
Cammys.
Capcom Cup. But now he's also
These Punk in
is
Group
closing
A.
out
Yeah,
on
Group
top.
A
It
is
looks easy.
looking,
I'm
hey,
terrified
hey.
for anyone he has to fight in this group.
All right, now that said,
Yeah, Group A
the
is
level
difficult.
is not about
you
to be
know.
going down. We're about to pull
If
another
you're Salvatore, you're
offline
probably gonna
competitor,
be.
ladies and
Let's
gentlemen.
You need to go to
Let's
Clicks
see who we got up
and
next.
buy those
see.
what you call this, those pills that make your brain think faster. You'll need them.
Which big dog
The next
coming out the cage?
player. Shuto.
Yes, I did say I don't want any Akumas. Thank you very much.
Singapore Super Premier. He actually won that whole event. Got first place over nephew. I believe it was Jen. Rocket is DJ, who ended up getting into winners finals. Shuto beat him to qualify.
H is also looking. Hey,
Well to get third. So shout out to Jen. But
Group F is crazy.
Where is he dropping into? Where did he go?
Not so much, honestly.
Shuto
I don't think Group
is-
F is.
all the way at the end. Group H.
He's
I
in
think
the
Group
wrong
F.
place.
Group F is
Soul, Julian
good.
Ross. Then my
But
man Shuto.
matchup wise, I wouldn't want to be
feel like
there.
He's actually one of the first
You
players.
know, because
from that new
I
wave
got
of
two
Japanese
Rashids back to back
It's been
in
a
the
few
first
years
two.
now, but
Yes.
remember,
You
it
get a
was
DJ
only
in the first two, you get a jury in the first two, a Ken in the first two. Ken I'm not too worried about, but Ken and Jury I'm not so worried about. But a DJ
right now, of course,
and two Rashids back to back, yeah, no. Then no, thank you.
To see some Marissa at Capcom Cup, do you think it's a possibility at all?
It's
I feel like
actually
Sheehan
a
can make it
possibility.
through.
We've
I
seen
think
him
so
bust
too
out the
because I
Marissa
mean,
here and there when
I
he
feel
feels like he has to dig
from
deep for a certain
from my days with
Now, is
DJ,
it likely? I would say
all of these are
no.
winning
Oh,
matchups.
Shuto could know. I don't know if he's spoken publicly about his
H
strategy.
is rough, yeah.
I would assume he's holding that.
I
close
think
to his
G
chest
and
right
E
now.
are
You know,
too
maybe
easy.
he's looking at these names right now and figuring out what he's going to do, but it's not out of the question that he might.
G is a fuck up, bruv.
Definitely expect some.
You know,
Clean.
it depends on how you're looking at it. But Shanghai,
You know,
Kaba,
like we're seeing some
that's
good
actually a
player
pretty tough
diversity in
group,
our
eh?
group age too, man.
Even Juicy
Like,
Joe,
there's
you know,
so
all
many
those
guys
are tough
yeah.
players.
Oh,
Matchup-wise, I would want to be there.
Okay.
Because
Our next,
I don't like
offline
those
player
matchups
who's
for
actually
Terry.
joining Shuto in Group H, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see. Do we have a redraw rule here? If it's nephew, otherwise we proceed.
Let's see.
Let's see. Do we get to? We got one in the beginning. Do we get one at the end here? We do not. We have Kusanagi.
Good thing, because I don't know the Ryu matchup. I absolutely do not know the Ryu matchup. So so I don't even want to go for even think about this one, eh?
Finals against Shanghai. He is thrown to Group H. And
I
look at
don't
that
know
breakdown.
it with Terry.
Lex, Angry Birds, Sol, Juninho, Ross, Shuto, Kusanagi.
That's
is
five.
a
But
stacked
H is
that's our first full group. Huh? Oh, no.
one
we have
move and
Group A,
Kusanagi kills.
Group
Oh.
A
Decided
and Group
Group
H.
Yeah, I think also he plays.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kusanagi cooking up with
If
the
you wanna go up
Even
against
his
Kusanagi,
tournament win interview, talking about how he plays
you
Ryu
want
and everything,
to
extremely moving. I love to see
you want to know the
like
matchup in and
like
out,
that
and I
at
say this
Capcom Cup.
because
Ryu players, they kind of better.
I say this
Ryan
because
Kawaki.
It's just built
he's
into
a
it. Yeah,
wild
have that
card.
option select,
Like he's
if they
really
beat them,
wild.
Like you're just using
Bro,
new
I'm
age
using
mechanics.
So you have to-
If they win, the fundamentals are superior.
Real
So
You have to know the
I'm
matchup
sure all
and
the Group H
also
players are going to be feeling that OS.
be ready for that
Capcom
wildness. You know,
from
and
Dragon
as someone like me who doesn't know
Dry rush overheads.
the Ryu matchup with
Oh, that's
Ken,
good stuff. You
Yeah.
know what?
I mean with Terry, I don't want that player.
Our next offline competitor, ladies and gentlemen.
Nakadu Jerry is amazing.
Ooh, we need to see what
Kawa
group
Kao
he's in.
and Kyoshi. Nakadu doesn't play
Okay.
Jerry.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Noah the Prodigy.
Which
Twisted
group is he
Minds,
in?
Noah the Prodigy. He has been one of the most electrifying, and I don't know. It's he riles up the people, right?
Controversial.
This guy has been
Huh.
just getting it done in game,
Papa
and
is
also
overrated.
getting the people riled up. He's being thrown into Group B, qualified by winning Blink Respawn over there in the Dominican
Okay, this
Republic,
is
but also he's been
this
taking
group is also.
NA regional.
I actually want to know
finals.
in my group
He's
because I
also
play
the
Luke the
highest
most.
placing American player in the Esports World Cup, and that featured all the
All the
top
shows was in
talent,
Group
right?
H.
It featured
Huh.
Memhard, it featured Punk, it featured
No, not really,
best players
because
in the game. Prodigy, worked
Saul
his way
plays
to a nice
Aki
position,
and Lex
taking
plays
on
Gal.
first for himself, and there he is in Group B.
Mhm.
And no redraw there, but we do have JB and Noah the Prodigy in the same group, which is pretty interesting because they're both out of the
West
U.S.,
Coast.
Canada, West
Okay,
Coast
dude,
region.
at
but
least
they
give me the
qualify in
Bibson.
different means.
You know,
And
at least
this
give
is
me
really
one
now in
Bibson.
there
That's
now.
all I. That's
Down
one.
and make
Just
those
one
full
drop. You know,
qualifiers
give me the
as well.
offline guy who's
Some
Umbra.
familiar
He plays
matches,
Ken
also
and
some new
Bibson.
ones
Yeah,
that
give me him.
I don't know.
I tell you what, Noah is
Do
someone
the right
that
thing.
is very
Don't give me
fascinating
nephew.
to look at this Capcom Cup because he's someone who he does it his own way in the game. And
I might jinx it by saying don't give me
outside of the
nephew,
game.
then he gives me
Nobody
nephew.
has his same play style, and even outside of the game, he's willing to talk that talk. And
Well, they
the
might give me
results have
mana.
shown us that he has been
But
able
all I want
to back it up as well. So my
Umbra
man's Noah
because he
at
plays
Capcom Cup being
matchup wise. He
very
plays Ken
entertaining to
and
see.
Bibson, which
I
is
don't know who's gonna win.
matchups I play the most.
You could argue that he's the favorite. Even with
could.
NL being there, you could at least make that argument based on results.
You could, yeah. I'm not sure who's the favorite there at all. In fact, most of these groups, it's super hard to tell. But even in the next one as well, in Group C, who's going to be able to make it out of that one, get that offline group? I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Who are we adding into here with my
Dark
man's
Math
dual
in
Kevin, the
FSC
last
2
player
is
that we put
scary.
in
Yeah,
there, fighting out of these offline.
I think Jury is a winning matchup
Okay,
for Terry, but
Let's see who we got. My man's Noah J Street.
we'll see.
Let's see who's next. We have the big
Is
one.
that LeShaw?
Tokido.
Okay, this is hype, right?
The sponsors keep on going. This guy is a legend. What is there to say that?
Okay, this is hype.
About Tokido, the murder face, thrown into Group C with Dual Kevin Zingy, Volato, Kakadu, Jabi M, and Gigi Halibal. This group is nasty, dude. What is going on here?
That's gonna be godlike. I mean, bro, you will see some of
This
these
is hype
matchups
right
being
now.
the grand finals of a premier event, but they have to fight each other in the same group. That is.
I totally
that's
forgot about
insane.
Tokido.
Tokido is somebody that's in the GOAT conversation. I don't want to spam the
The
word too
rematch,
much.
you
I
wanted
know
Ken.
Justin
Yeah, I
Rose
wanted a
was
Ken
last
matchup,
week,
but I wanted to
but
play Tokido in
he's
top
easily in the
16.
GOAT conversation. He's been doing this for so long, Brian. Back when I was just in school or something, I didn't even know what the FGC was. My man was already cooking up, and the fact that he is still doing it says a whole lot about him. Shout out to my man's Tokido.
Damn, I've had no
Might have a
Bibsons. Like,
Evo
they
2023
could have given me
spot
one
on
Bibson.
back
They
to
gave me
Tokido
no
Capcom.
Bibson.
You know, we had that
Could
moment where
at least swap out
he was about
the.
to win,
plot
but
armor,
the
bro.
plot
He could have-
armor
he
for
could have swapped
Tokido
out,
was the spike combo for some reason. The
he could have swapped out the
Spike
Gief and give me a
caused the
Bibson.
combo to drop, and Tokido mashed out the super. And
Champion
came
is just
back.
Tokido again. Let's
So
go.
big matchups there.
That
And
changed
Johnny
everything.
and Tokido in the same group.
Oh, you're right, the
Harkening
run
back
back.
to Red Bull Kumite South Africa at the beginning of Street Fighter 6's lifespan. So a lot of storylines converging here. It's going to be really interesting to see who makes it out.
Man, all these groups are fire, man. I gotta say, these groups are fire, bruv.
Oh my
This
goodness.
group is
oh
ridiculous.
my goodness. Let me grab
How
my
many
coin.
group of deaths can we have?
Let me grab
many
my
can we
coin,
have?
Brian. It's stacked. It's stacked. All due respect, last year was amazing, but this year the skill level is even higher in my opinion. In my personal, it's insane right now, top to bottom.
All right.
Last year was gone like
Moment of
2,000.
silence here
All right.
to see what's going on.
The Ken matchup, I'm more than ready, to be honest. I'm more than ready for the Ken matchup.
It is.
But I wanted this guy
The
because he
final
plays
offline
Bibson.
qualifying in the de facto LCQ out of Kings of the
What do you
World
think of
from Korea.
of
He's
your
one of
group?
the newer players
I'm
on
pretty
the
happy with
scene,
my
and,
group.
he
I'm
had
not
a
really-
strong showing in the Korea region.
I honestly wouldn't swap out my group for any other group. I'm happy with my group. The only thing that I'm just 50-50 on is just the Keith.
And ended up winning the losers
But
round
I'm pretty
versus
happy with my group.
DCQ got so close to qualifying this season, but didn't quite make it in.
I don't think there's a group that you can call out and say, this guy's making it out.
Because Kills was already qualified, but he also took home the trophy. He reset the bracket, got the win, so he got the qualification spot, took home the grand prize of the trophy to put a stamp on it to show, hey, at the tail end of the season, you got one more top level Ken to worry about, and he's in that group D right there. This group is looking.
That group
nasty.
is insane, bro. Are you kidding me? Emperor,
You see, in my group, man, the only one I'd swap out,
I mean, there's just no
you know,
off from top to
just for a
bottom.
favorable
Our man
matchup,
Blood being the goddamn
is the
first
Eve.
time, your first time in Capcom Cup.
And I'd swap him out from either somebody from
That's who
Group
you gotta
A,
fight, bro.
B.
Like, that's insane.
They pushed him out the nest early. Time to spread your wings, man. It's
Oh,
time
F.
to go.
He might be too young to even understand the significance of the moment, though. Which might
Matchup wise, that's the only thing that I'm looking at. But
his neutral
yeah,
act
I
is
mean,
He
insane.
understands
I'm
the
happy
game
with my
enough, man.
group,
I'd be
regardless.
worried for other players against Blaz.
I agree.
I think everyone in that group has their work cut out for them.
I'm not
There's
too
no easy path forward for anyone.
worried. Like in like
Now let's see who we have next.
you
Bruh.
focus on Tokido and Kakru and you're
These
in
are
and you're
last three
secured.
offline
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Eh? I have to focus on everybody.
Big names. Let's see.
I have to put the same amount of energy on
we have.
Tokido and Kakru.
Uh-huh.
I have to put the same amount of energy on everybody. Eh?
Yeah.
Mena.
Tokido, Kakru, Gigi Annabelle,
Only
it's all the
two-time
same
Capcom
to
Cup
me.
Qualifier is back in the Capcom Cup this year, qualifying out of Cream City Convergence. He got it done early this year. You know, in 2023, had a really tumultuous time actually getting that qualification spot, coming so close in so many offline events. This time, he's thrown into Group E after qualifying out of Cream City early in the season. Mena RD, Chris CCH, Limestone, Fudo.
Damn, all the groups are looking
And we
fire,
have-
bro.
We have the run back as well. Fudo's the person who actually eliminated Mena RD out of groups in top 16 of Capcom Cup last season. After Mena RD escaped
All the groups
from
are looking at
death
fire.
on the side when the Shark got their winners. Fudo is who
In my
in
group,
that
if there's
E
one
group,
match
you know,
I
he had
don't
Fudo
want to
suffer
lose,
versus DJ
probably the
back then.
Tokido one.
Same player, different matchups. We'll see what Mena RD even brings to the table this time. We don't even know what character he's going to play, what strategies. He's definitely cooking something.
And you know, it's funny.
League and qualifying so early in the season.
Me and Tokido were talking on Twitter, and I said to him, I can't wait until you see how strong I've become. And he said it right back. He said it's like to me right back at you. I can't wait for you to see how strong I've become. You know, and
like an anime or something like that.
lo and behold,
As
we're
you
in the
said,
same group.
The only two-time Capcom Cup champion, and he also led his team to victory in the Street Fighter League World Championship, beating Europe and at the end beating Japan, a team that actually
Group A is
had
ludicrous.
Tokido and
Yeah,
Bashan on one
that
side,
one's a fuck up, bruv.
as well. So this player is not to be reckoned with
Group
whatsoever.
of death is Group
And
A.
Mena, no sponsor right now. You know that's about to change any day of the week.
And, we'll
But y'all
see.
better
We'll
hey,
see.
Mena-
take your shots while you can out there.
Any sponsors looking? Look at
Mena
all the names
Fudo.
with those
So
sponsors.
Mena gets his
Take your
revenge
pick,
against
man.
Fudo?
Any one of these players
Yes.
could be the one to get the million. It could be your chance to go gambling here and supporting.
so hyped for
We're
this
going
now.
gambling on the final two
last
offline
two.
players. Group F coming up.
Oh, this Group F.
This is Group F. Who are you delivering to Group F? You're signing their
Oh
death
my
certificate with this
Chat,
capsule
chat,
right here,
please,
Rob.
bro.
The final member of Group F, and we got 2 killers left in this whole
Oh my God.
offline section in the Capcom Cup group drawing. So we have to decide right now. It's going to be Lashar.
Oh, Lashar.
Oh my God.
He returns to Group F.
Death rerun. Lashar, the man who took it from winner's side last time, who was the monkey wrench in the bracket. We had a Mena RD, we had a Kaba, we had an Ending Walker, we had Nero the Boxer, and we had Angry Bird, and then Lashar. Who's Lashar? Who is this? Well, you know this guy now. He's been running shop in Street Fighter League Japan. He ended up getting second in Street Fighter League Japan.
Damn, this group is actually looking, yeah,
He
eh?
is in there.
Group
with
F is looking
Jack,
like,
Oreo, Cien,
eh.
Oil King, and Big Bird.
Oh my God.
That's the one. That's
I
the one.
cannot believe
That's the one right there.
that I was a part of Lashar getting put in Group F 2 years in a row, brother.
Ooh-wee.
2
Idol
years
might
in
be
a row.
getting out of Group
That
D.
is the most ridiculous group so far. It gotta be. Gotta be. Big Bird, Oil King, Shen, Oreo.
Idol might be going
Jack,
out of his
and
group,
Lashar.
honestly.
But you know what? Clearly he's comfortable in that situation. This is what last time he went and cooked up, ended up making an
Battlefield,
all-out
Mr. Crimson
and
is,
having one
so
of the most
crazy.
dominant performances there at Capcom Cup.
That's
Yep.
what put him on the map to the international audience.
Even-
He was
even
looking up
Chris
into his
CCH.
region,
So-
out there in Korea. He played a lot with like the Asia East players. So
Okay, Crimson matchup wise,
You paid
I don't
attention
know
to that
who
part
Mana
of
will
the
play
online
against Crimson.
tournaments,
I'm
but it wasn't
assuming he's going to
like
play Blanca.
internationalized or watch only the offline
know.
events. That
And
was
then-
the tournament that put him on the map. And since that moment,
So Crimson
that
probably
was
is
a
just
Capcom
is
Cup finish,
more
right?
worried
And
about
winner's side, he's been
Limestone
on
because
a
he plays
tear
Ken, and that's
with
a
Japan,
banana
with
matchup
the league.
for
He's been
Crimson.
So much more visible
And then
with
Mana who
Street
might
Fighter.
play Blanca. I don't know
And,
how the
it's
matchup
somebody's
looks
throwing
like for
again.
Dawson with Blanca.
We just saw that.
I do think Dawson beats Ed, so he's probably got a good matchup in Chris CCH and Fudo, and Diver because he plays Ed as well. So I think he's got 3 favorable matchups, which is pretty good for
Final
him.
player here.
Hold on.
This is the final player for the Capcom Cup group
Oh,
draw.
entirely. Yeah, you're right.
Entirely.
This is
We've
it.
gone through 47 players. This,
This
is
is
number
it.
48. We know who it is at this
We
point.
know who it is. We know
who
the
it-
Dark One, the Dark Lord,
Group H is
Yeah,
gonna
the
have some
one
good
and
games.
only.
We know
For
it is.
sure.
Let's give him his
Let's see his-
process
oh,
here
wait.
as we sign
Who's the
his
last
death
player?
certificate.
Oh,
to
it's
put
his
him in another
nephew.
brutal group.
Yeah, that group is
Make it
insane
official.
too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That group
There's
is
no
crazy
easy
too, bro.
path out for any of these players. It is carnage left, right, and center. But it is, of course, our
The
guy,
good part is that we got
Liquid Nephew.
we got 2 weeks to
Final
prepare for
player to be
our
drawn
players.
into the groups for Capcom Cup 11, and he's going to be joining what Knuckledew, Kaba, and the others in that final group. Group G there, Nephew.
my
There it is,
Kaba,
gents.
shout
There it
out
is.
to
There it is. There it
Jason
is.
Joe.
Oh my God.
Brutal groups all around, and look at that. We got it. We got
The
it.
thing is,
We
I
got
don't
it.
think there's a group that you can like straight call and say this is a definite. You know? That's why I said Idom might make it out of his group, but I'm looking at the matchups. I don't see, besides the IQ matchup, I don't see really a matchup that he's gonna struggle that much. You know, Angry Bird's got Lex. He's got Aki. He's got Akuma, Kusanagi, and he's got Nakuma, Ryu, and Luke. I think his matchups are like 5-5 all around. Ken plays will say God is bad, but
In chat,
I've never
everybody
seen
at
Ken play
home,
lose that.
let Team No Neutral know who has the most ridiculous group. What's your top 2 craziest groups at least?
Crazy
I
group
gotta
is
say.
Group A.
Ooh, okay, hold on, let me look first, Brian.
Group
Let me
A
look
is
first.
bananas.
I can't blame you for
No.
picking any group.
No, you know, don't be political. Do not be politically correct.
Group A,
This is
Group
no
F.
neutral.
I
Group
got a
A
top
is
three.
bananas,
Top
bro.
three.
No neutral.
What do you got? I got a top 3.
This ain't easy, bruh.
You got to get it done.
Production, what the chat saying? Production, what the chat saying?
Yeah, what's here? I'm sure we're seeing a lot of Group Fs. I'm sure.
Group F is the worst. I don't care what y'all talking about.
Group F, yeah.
Group F the best one.
The
Group
mothership
A
coming in saying
is-
Group
is
F is what
fucking
you guys
bro.
are deciding. A, F, and G.
Really?
I think you guys, I agree with the chat. A, F, and G are stacked. I think
Yeah,
chat
A,
might be
F,
sleeping
G
on
is-
Group D. I'm looking at Group D over here. I'm seeing a lot of killers. I fully believe in the Blah's run. I think Adam and Armper are going to show a lot of people their talent here. VX Bow is nasty. Broski, I believe in. Bravery's been super consistent throughout the years. I think Group D might be another group to look out for as well. But then Group C, look at Group C as well. Like
yeah.
Group
Oh,
H.
Kev, so Kakaru. Jobby, Zangief. Oh my God, this cup is insane. Are you
Yeah, this
kidding
cup
me?
is bananas,
all
bro.
just sick. I'm getting excited about the matches so far. I mean, no matter which one you look at, I don't think you can call a winner and a loser out of any
But
of
that's
these.
exactly what you about to do right now, Brian. Because I need your top 3 picks. I need
Oh,
you.
man.
If you had to bet your money, if you could get a 25% of that $1 million win,
Okay.
3 picks
To win the
based
whole
off of
thing?
this to win the whole thing. And of course, we
3
know
picks to win the
it's
whole
too-
thing.
it's hard to call.
Interesting.
But if you had to, looking at the groups and everything,
If I had to,
and people's current form and all of that.
Punk.
Okay.
I think Punk. I think Punk has that group. I mean, anyone could take it.
I
for him,
think-
but I think he's the favorite.
I think
That's-
Punk
that's
is gonna
my
beat-
honest opinion.
He's gonna struggle against Takamura.
Oof. I think.
Who's Takamura playing now? Takamura is playing
Angry Bird, okay.
And I'm thinking,
Ken.
just based on the groups, if I had to,
I had no sweat,
I'm
Bionic.
thinking like who's gonna get through the groups the most
It's
unscathed.
just-
No one's
Yeah,
getting out
yeah.
of here without a scratch.
Because you
Like,
can be godlike, but if you just have the toughest group,
you might be mentally
in
drained.
losers
Yeah, who's
already, or-
going to be able to get through this in winners and be mentally sound? I don't know. That's why I'm staying away from the group of death. I just feel like everyone's going to be shell shocked by the time they get out of it.
Even if you make it out in winners, like
Right.
at what cost?
Right,
Like-
exactly. I think just being mentally sound and
Nah,
having
all
a
of
group
this
where you do really
ridiculous,
good
bro.
might get the ego going a little bit, help you out. I don't know. I'm going to go with my guy Kakadu. I think he's been due for a big win. I'm going to go with him.
I'm going to go, and that's good picks. I'm going Punk the God. Okay. Hold on, where's Min at? Let me see
Group
where
E,
Min at.
he's got a good chance, man. Yeah, Group E.
Ooh, I'm going Punk the God. I'm going with the only 2-time Capcom Cup champion, Mina RD, and Red Bull Kumite champion and all that, and Evo Japan champion, and my dog, the one and only Dual Kevin.
Okay. I like some Midwest
Ah,
nice in
man.
there.
Nah, I'm going to have to gatekeep your guy, you know.
Consistent players in the
He voted for Duke Kevin to make it out of the to win Capcom Cup.
The group is crazy though,
Nah,
dog. I ain't gonna sit up
Why are
and
you
lie.
doing that when I'm in the group now? Now I need to shout out to people's dreams. You
It's
see.
easy, I ain't gonna lie. But that's been my top 3 right now, ladies and gentlemen. Now that said, before we get to our next draw that we have, which is of course going to be for Street Fighter League, I do want to make sure that we take a look at one of something extremely important. I think there's something we got to get to before we get into our next draw, Brian. And of course, that is the humble.
All right, guys. Let me go back to sleep for about an hour or so, and then after I'm heading back to work. It should be very interesting to see people's reaction on Twitter. I'm pretty happy with my group, honestly. You know, as I said, the only matchup I'm just like 50-50 on is the Geef matchup. But I've got a couple of Geefs that I can practice the matchup with, you know, so it's all good. CPT Finals, Jappy versus Punk, that'd be mad hype. You know. But yeah, much appreciated, guys, for tuning in.
You guys can do something positive too.
Yeah,
Do
play some
something
Street Fighter.
Hope I
5.
do
A lot of
Capcom
people
Cup.
are waiting to revisit some Street Fighter
GGs.
5, so finally we got a chance to get it on a discount with some other Capcom goodies bundled in there. So
Yeah, absolutely fire to see. And something else that's going to be amazing to see is, of course, the Street Fighter League